6:44.
All right, so season one of Five Guys and Key Lime Pie. It all starts with numerous nights in the woods where our wondrous team got ambushed by bandits, and we all ended up in everyone's favorite tavern in the city.
No, sir. No, sir. You're in trouble.
After a long night's rest, everyone slowly makes their way down into the main foyer of the building. And I don't know if you ever guys seen it, but it's quite the sight to watch a centaur try and walk down a flight of stairs. Well, after some bantering with everyone's favorite barkeep and taking down a troll and some small little scamps that came out of a very cavernous hole in the floor, we were approached by an NPC who goes by the name of Volo Thamp Gadarm, who is in dire straits about one of his buddies being have gone missing in the city, and he asks us to find his friend, which leads us down this rather interesting adventure. After going through various alleyways and coming across some strange avian-like denizens in one of the wards of the city, we come across not Floon, but the son of a noble house, Renair Neverember. After going back and forth and bringing him back to the portal, let's see. We end up in a Xanathar sewer, and this led us to end the chapter 1 by coming face to face with a mind flayer and a level 1 wizard. We quickly dispatch the wizard as the mind flayer is just going about his business and walks off. After we bring back Floon to the yawning portal, instead of getting monetary rewards, we are instead given a deed to a very run-down building, which we begrudgingly accept it, and we are now the owners of Troll Skull Manor. Through some back and forth with the local trades groups and guilds and all that, and making friends with a interesting poltergeist who we found out was a very passionate previous owner of the facilities. We were able to get the place up and running, but not before day before opening, getting it blasted with a fireball. Well, upon the fireball incident, we are introduced to some very prominent investigators of the guard, Barnabas Blastwind and a Saith Cromley, and through discussions with numerous witnesses in the area, we are led to a location called the House of Inspired Hands, who are very good at crafting nimble rights. Upon which we came across one of their nimble rights in the attic of the location, and we are led to go on a goose chase through town to find a rogue nimble right, which leads us down into the dock wards where we are graciously accepted on board by some interesting characters by the name of Zardos Zord and all of his cronies, or carnies, I should say. We entertain him with our stories of things to come and things to happen, and we go on our merry way. Well, while going back to the pub that evening, Antony notices a slight glint in the nimble rate detector, and we go by a villa owned by another very prominent noble house. And instead of going back, we hear what looks to be a scuffle with possible bloodshed. So we break in, and do our best to intervene with the scuffle and learn things about the Stone of Galore and possible black market dealings with the Growlhound family. We just give that information to the city guard and investigators and let them do their thing. Well, the rogue Nimblewright wasn't there after the scuffle, but we found him in an alleyway the following day, and, well, we take him hostage, but not before finding a map in his pocket with the name Fenris Stormcastle, which leads us to our next bit of the adventure. After bringing him back to the House of Hands, most of the group, minus Naz, goes out back and beats the thing into a splintery pulp to put it out of its misery and receive our just rewards for doing the deed. And we go about finding said individual. Through asking numerous individuals, we were led to an alleyway with a lot of strange little shanties and some kids in a cart that plowed us with said cart. And we come across his very basic domicile in shambles, tore up like there was a good scuffle. While part of us were questioning their neighbor, the other group, composed of Anthony, I can't remember who else is with Anthony, they come across but none other than the current open lord of the city. And through discussions, she offers the group a 10,000 gold reward for return of the stone and tells us, I can't directly intervene, but I've been told it's in possession by the Xanthar. And then once we find the stone, bring it to a certain theater in the dock ward. Well, the team decides to go down into said location. Some individuals didn't fare so well with the stink and disease of the sewage. And we made our way through it, and we got surprised by a bunch of troglodytes. The leader of the group gave us ultimatum leave or die, so instead of trying our luck in more than likely getting beaten, we leave for the day and we work with our favorite individual who specializes in bootleg magical items and oddities and scrolls. And we come across not a fireball, but a fire cube spell, which we use and succumb, and all the troglodytes succumb to the fiery blast, and we take down the individual. We found a stone, it turned out to be fake, so we went to the theater, talked with other various individuals, and we got more information. And we ended up talking with the magistrate to talk with Mr. Stormcastle himself. We were going to try and bribe our way into a communication, but we figured it best to be questionably legal with the usage of the magistrate to get information from the captor. It proved useful, and we came across an old tower in the dock ward. Upon going in the tower, everyone's favorite Kender had a acute case of wanderlust and grabbed some shiny swords before going up to the top of the tower, and we commenced to chase down a bunch of drow across the rooftops to Mistshore. Well, remember that wanderlust? They ended up being animated swords, and they proved to be a rather annoyance during the whole encounter. Team got roughed up pretty good as a mechanical turtle decided to rear its ugly head during the encounter, and the drow gunslingers jump on the back of the turtle and escape. In the middle of the harbor, we see a couple of ships, and, well, half the group goes to the port authority to clamp everything down, and the other half of the group goes to find charter out to the ship. Well, through some back and forth, we come to realize these ships were none other than the previously encountered ships from Zardos. And, well, the team finds out that they're not exactly humanoid as we think them to be, and they're a bunch of drow with very good disguise spells. One of the ships, they weren't too nice to us, and well, the other ship, through some aggressive negotiations and empathic communications, they were like, okay, here's a dinghy. You were granted passes out to the flagship. Again, this is another situation. Have you ever seen a centaur on a dinghy? It's kind of funny looking. Well, going out to the dinghy took about an hour or two or three because people don't know how to operate the oars. We get out there, and Anthony, well, tried to go invisible to attempt a stealth mission to try and reclaim the stone once we learned where it is in the ship. Well, the rest of us goes into the cabin's quarters and talks with individuals, and well, it didn't quite go as planned because one of the other characters could see right through Anthony's veil, and well, we all came clean and had a good roundtable discussion and learned of a double cross. This is where we learned that an individual by the name of Jarlaxle Benir was behind this very grand orchestrated scheme about the Stone of Galore and how he wants to become part of the Lord's Alliance. Thus, he really wants to get into the vault. The team being hesitant to work with him, he gives them three options: do the job and get 10,000 gold for every member to get him into the vault. Two, he just calls it the hard way. Or three, we could face him 5-on-1, and if we win, he'll let us leave. Realizing we were outmatched, we're like, okay, we'll go into the vault, and he gives us the stone. Well, Anthony sits there and plays with the stone and attunes to it, while Torek is working on his tinker ship, comes up with a really nice watch, and was bestowed a gift upon it, turning it into a device that can hold one spell, but with a twist that he learns about later in the day. Well, the team finally learns of where the vault is and how to get into it, so we go back to the flagship and say, we talk to the captain and tell him what we need. And well, one of his deckhands puts his hands out, and Styx decides to thoroughly chop it off with his glaive. Naz very disgustedly kind of cringes and looks away from the whole situation, and hmm? No. She, she looked at the whole situation and was grossed out by it. Styx tosses it to Torque. He puts a bloody drow hand in his satchel of holding, rents one of the nimble rights, and after visiting the Zoblob shop, they were off to the old tower where the vault exists. After coming across a very eccentric female in the tower and rendering her unconscious after she tried killing us with a painting that she was able to animate, we also encountered a very eccentric old geezer who shows us a hatch in the floor, and well, that's a long stairwell that brought us down to the vault, where we saw doors emblazoned with lavish dwarvish runes. Having all three keys, quote unquote, the doors open, and it's a great vestibule with all kinds of dwarven warriors in plate armor. Opening all the doorways in there, they looked all fake and just stone, but again, Anthony to the rescue. He figures out some of the walls were a magical illusion, and we were able to walk through. Now, this is where it gets kind of interesting. You would think the Kinder would be the one that sets up all the traps, right? No. Not once, but twice, Anthony almost kills the party. The first time was coming across a very nice fresco, and he becomes enthralled by the beauty of it, and almost kills Torque in the process. In the upper floor, there was a couple of very crumbled away, eroded stone bridgeways into 3 doorways. Torque, being the lightest of the group, again, Kinder, makes his way to one of the doors, couldn't get it open. Go to another door, able to get it open, and inside notices a very nice statue of a dwarf in front of a picture depicting a battle-axed welding dwarf and an adamantine plate on the floor. He wanted to touch it. He decided not to. So Anthony comes over, and Naz comes over, and the rest of the group comes over. And while Andias and Styx, again, this is going to be funny, a centaur spider walking on the floor, on the walls and ceilings of a vault, goes to check out the other door while we check out this one room. And she just hears, "God damn it, Anthony," and hears, boom, in the other room as the team gets blasted by a trap. So that's twice that the Kinder didn't almost kill the group. But a museum employee who should be very well versed in traps in vault spelunking almost killed the troop. Well, we make our way into the third room that we can get into, and it just looks like a basic room. Some rusted plate armor on dwarves. No doors, no entryways, nothing. So Torque, kind of thinking about things, and is like, "God damn it, I do not want to die in this place." He mutters something about wanting to get the girl back at the museum, and mysteriously a door opens up, and we make our way down into the grand vault, where we come across troves of treasure and, oh, sorry. Well, needless to say, we come across the dragon in the vault. Some back and forth. We had to go back to the tavern to get Lord Never Ember's son, and we're able to get the money released to Jarlaxle. Where we make our way back to the vault. Everything's released. We go on our merry way. While walking back to the pub, we have some discussion with Naz about her religious convictions. And then we get back to the pub, and after some pleasantries and drinks, Anthony receives a parchment from Clyde. And instead of going happy, he goes from happy to worried because the note said, "Callista has gone missing. Please get to the museum." And this is where the group is left off.
And this is where the fun begins. So let me throw y'all onto the tavern map
Here
real
we go.
quick. Yeah, all y'all are outside at the moment, but y'all should be inside. So yeah, Anthony recently just got a note with some troubling news. And he did share. I don't know who did Anthony tell what was on the note.
I'm pretty sure you said it aloud to everyone.
Bye.
Boy.
Annie,
Annie?
he's dead.
Annie. Annie.
I'm here. What do you want?
You hold a note to everybody. Now, what's the game plan?
I believe that
Is
we
that better,
were.
Noah?
I believe we were heading straight to the museum.
Straight to the museum.
Sure.
Okay. Well, we'll fix that in a little bit, Noah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why I was typing it, not talking.
I'll put y'all here. That way, if y'all want to have any kind of conversation on the way to the museum, y'all can. We'll make sure y'all still have access to. Yes, you do.
I just
Okay.
want to say this mostly as a joke. Torque, why do you always just recount our adventures like that every other day?
Every other day. I was lively every time I did the recap, but back on story.
Sorry, I had to get that out.
Okay. Y'all are free to move the horse. Any RP on the way would be much appreciated.
All right, guys, so let's not RP just because he would appreciate it.
Exactly.
Well, okay, fuck you.
Do we have any idea why Callista would be missing?
I don't know. Not usually her purview to go and explore ruins, and even if she did, like, she would tell people. So, all the more worrying that I would get a letter.
Yeet!
Wait, what did the letter say? It said that like she was missing or
Uh huh.
okay, who sent it?
I assume someone
that
from
just
the
means that she
museum.
was kidnapped.
Could I recognize the handwriting?
Give me a I guess perception on that, or that would be perception, right? Because a little
Perception or
bit.
investigation, I think.
Give me either one of the two, investigation or perception. Investigation, I think, would be more. Yeah. Yeah. It's obviously you've seen it plenty of times. This is obviously Delilah's handwriting.
Okay. And also specifically, the note says, "Please come to the museum as soon as you can. Calissa has gone missing!" Exclamation point.
And that one's your boss, kind of, right?
Very much so, my boss. Yes.
Okay. Boom. Hey,
Ooh.
Oh,
I did it quickly, Danny.
Right.
Hey,
Wow.
I even put Delilah in there.
Yay.
Look at that cute little thing.
Very fancy.
I found it in like 2 minutes because Jordan asked me while we were doing the recap to find a map.
I thought about it and I was like, shit, I didn't think about it. I looked up one and this is the very first picture that popped up on Google for me. And I was like, I'll let Danny choose. And then he showed this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, ambience.
That would be ideal, probably.
Mm-hmm.
My
Somehow, some
My
way.
Spotify Wrapped got ruined because I have to listen to my own music. Full of like video game soundtracks.
I don't see anything wrong with that.
I'd like to know the other things I listen.
Well,
Y'all show up to the museum. Delilah is like worriedly pacing around. And then she notices the group walk in,
Yeah, I'm.
and she instantly rushes towards Anthony. You should have a lot quicker than I thought you would.
Came over here as soon as I got the note. What happened?
I was worried. I was worried you wouldn't be around.
I'm here now. What happened?
Well, let me turn that down a little bit. Well, I guess it's fair to say that Callista's been acting strange here lately. Uh, Overworking herself, barely ever coming out of her room. And then she just comes up and tells me that she needs to make a visit to the yawning portal, and then she never returned.
Uh,
This was a couple of days ago.
how many?
About two days.
Well, it's not her first time going into ruins or dungeon. Can't handle herself, but
She hasn't done. But the thing is, the way she's been acting, her eyes were like wide, and it looks like she hadn't slept in days.
Demon possession.
have you checked her office?
She locked it, and I don't have a key.
I just very briefly crack like a slight smile. Don't worry about that. I'm going to take a look, and then we're gonna go make sure she's okay.
Please, I'm actually very worried about her. Something doesn't seem right. She's not acting her normal self.
I know more than you think. And don't worry too much. She's been doing this kind of thing longer than you and me combined.
Hope she hasn't lost her touch, but I'm still gonna worry.
We'll be alright. And I'll go past her, and I'm going to snoop around Callista's office.
Okay.
As you walk off, I'll tap you on the shoulder and give you guidance.
Hey.
Bing!
Hooray! Guidance!
Add a D4 to an ability check.
Okay. You saunter your way upstairs, which I'm making these stairs on either side go up to the office areas upstairs. Make your way upstairs, make your way to where Callista's office is.
I just go ahead and like check the door. Not for traps, but make sure it's actually locked.
It's not trapped. Yes, it is indeed locked.
Okay. Then I'll pull out my kit and get to work.
Go for it.
And guidance to D4. Ooh,
Yeah.
at it. 14.
Oh yeah. So it's a very like mundane lock. Nothing you haven't dealt with before. You've definitely dealt with much harder locks. Takes a little time, but eventually you hear a small little clicking noise.
Well, I'll open it up.
Okay,
Did anyone else
open-
follow me up there?
Not
I'm with
me.
you, I guess.
Yeah, if you want to.
You open the door, and as soon as you open the door, the first thing you notice is a mess. Like
It's about.
her desk
Is it more
is
messy
flipped.
than the? Oh, like it's ransacked.
Yeah, like her desk has been flipped. There's papers just spewed everywhere. There's like shattered glass and uh, it seems like either a fight went on in here or someone got very pissy. It just looks like it's just shits is everywhere.
Crime scene analysis is not my strong suit, but I'd like to like before like going and like searching for things, just like look around and see if I can figure out if it was more like if there were like more than one person involved in whatever was happening. There's like any sort of like if it was actually a fight.
Give me an investigation.
Does her office
And
have a
I join
window?
in on that.
Do what?
Her office have a window?
She'll have a window that sits like right behind her desk.
Okay, and making sure that's. I presume it like stays locked, but checking to make sure it's not broken or
Yeah.
tampered with, that kind of thing. You said
Yeah,
guidance, right?
Unless you use it on the door, it only works for one. I was
Oh,
just
okay.
gonna make a roll of my own,
Oh,
unless you
then-
want guidance.
No, don't roll.
Nice.
Nice guys. You look around. The window is still locked. So it doesn't look like anyone came in through the window. You look around. You haven't really done this type of work before,
Mhm.
so you don't really know what you're looking for. But from what you can tell, it doesn't seem like there was more than one person in this room.
Okay. Then the next thing I'll look for is like of like the mess. Like I have my suspicions of what she was working on. I want to find stuff that confirms or like proves it wrong.
Nice.
Assume it's another investigation.
Okay. Yeah. Well, exactly. Like, so, like, are you looking for like documents
Well,
or?
yeah, it's like papers, notes, books, anything that's
Okay,
like
yeah,
scattered around that I can look at to figure out exactly what she was doing before she left.
Yeah. Give me an investigation.
There we go.
Nice.
Much better.
It takes you a while. There's literally paper everywhere, so it's kind of hard to discern like what she was looking at the time that this mess happened. But from what you remember seeing in the past that she was kind of looking at before, you pick out a random piece of paper, or a book, mind you, that is like a journal of sorts, but it's not a journal that you recognize. On the cover, you see a very familiar name. And or not a familiar name. It's a familiar book that most people, or at least adventurers, probably know of. It's a book of like monsters and creatures.
Is it Volo's guide?
It is Volo's Guide.
Nice.
Is newly published Volo's Guide? No, not newly. Good old Volo. You just happen to pick up this book. As soon as you pick it up, out from the pages, falls out a note.
I'll pick up the note and read it. See what it says.
Okay. On this note, is actually a letter to Callista herself. It's actually a letter from Durnan.
Huh. Okay.
And the note reads as thus. I don't know why I didn't write this down. What the hell is wrong with me? I will just say it. The note reads, I have some information that I've been withholding for a number of years regarding your search. Please meet me at the Yawning Portal for more information.
Hmm. I. Hmm. I mean, I assumed. I want to flip through the book really quick and see if I can find the page where that note fell out of. You know what I'm looking for specifically, and I'm not optimistic that it's in there, but I'm also looking for whether this thing bookmark or randomly shoved in here.
Um, go ahead and give me another investigation.
Yeah.
You flip through the book, you don't see any like markings, and with the hundreds and hundreds of pages that are on this book, it's possible to tell where this note exactly fell out from.
Yeah. All right. Uh. Like I want to take things, I also super don't. Because I am for
Not that kind of rogue.
I am for sure going into Undermountain. Is there anything that she keeps in her office that would be particularly useful in like my line of work?
In her office, the only thing that you know that she keeps is documents on the artifacts that come in, transcripts, um, history
Does
books, and
does she have a ledger of like the artifacts and like where they came from?
yes, she would have that.
I want to look at it and very quickly just scan through it, and if I can find anything that has come from Undermountain.
Anything that has come from
Anything particular significant, not just like uncommon magic items, because expect that from Undermountain, but like more artifact or very rare items.
You know what? I'm feeling very generous today. And the fact that I like that idea, um, you scan through the book and when you scroll through, there's only one thing that shows that came from Undermountain. Uh, Give me 1 second. Um, in this ledger, the only thing that you find is a wand. That currently shows to not be on display,
Mm-hmm.
but to be in storage. And it is a wand of secrets.
An old friend.
But other than that, that's the only thing that you can see of that comes from Undermountain itself,
Gotcha.
or came from Undermountain.
Okay, I'll close the ledger, put it back. I'm going to bring Lila's guide with me. Because if that no is in there, presumably there's something useful in there if I spend more time looking at it. And
It'd be probably very useful to have.
and I'm going to head back downstairs. See anything useful, Sticks? Anything I might have missed?
Can I give it a once over for anything that looks useful?
Give me an investigation.
Guidance. I learned how to read, motherfuckers. Yeah. Alright. I learned how to read,
And
motherfucker.
go ahead and roll your guidance.
Let's go.
It's
Wow.
you investigate thoroughly, and you have
I take the
deduced
paperweight.
you have deduced that it is a mess in here.
I think someone should hire a maid. I'm gonna pick up the paperweight or something that looks like a baseball in hand size object, and I'm just gonna put it in my
You
pocket.
find a wooden cube.
I put it in my pocket.
Okay.
This
At
seems
like
handy.
quick, just like as I like see him pick it up, does it seem like it's like particularly valuable, or is it just like a paperweight?
It's just a piece of wood carved into the shape of a cube.
Okay, cool. I'll allow you to take
About
that.
the size of your palm.
Yeah.
You know,
Okay,
enough
cool.
to weigh down some papers, but
This might be useful.
I'm sure it will be, and we'll have the maid service come in as soon as possible. Let's make sure the others aren't too lonely. I'm gonna usher Sticks out and close and
Right.
relock the door.
Because I might just mess with the wrong things. And have
while
no idea.
all that's going on upstairs, what's going on downstairs?
Hey, Delilah, we're gonna find your boss. Random question. What's your favorite creature?
I don't know. I don't
Okay.
get out much. I
Do
mean,
you have a favorite artifact in here?
favorite artifact? Oh, the helmet over there is pretty cool.
I look
She's
over.
obviously like, she's like, every time like you're talking to her, she's not like looking at y'all in the eyes. Like, her gaze is just kind of everywhere.
I'm sure Anthony will be able to deduce what happened, and we'll find her and bring her back safe and sound.
Does Delilah have died? Is she
Do what?
nervous because she knows something, or is she nervous just because she's nervous?
Give me an insight.
Insight.
Unfortunately for you,
Hmm?
there is no guidance.
Insight.
Oh my fucking god damn
Hey,
it.
Noah,
Insight,
fuck
insight.
fuck your guidance.
Hey, it could have been a 28.
It's obviously that she's nervous. It's obvious that like how Callista has been acting. It's not something that Delilah is used to seeing, so it's obviously worrying the hell out of her.
Well, she isn't usually like this then, right, Callista?
No. Are you asking her?
I'm asking you.
No, she's not normally like this. Normally she's very
So-
calm, collected, logical.
She seemed kind of nice too, from my limited interactions.
She's extremely nice.
Well, I know this isn't much, but I reach into my satchel and I do have a small little. Here's a small little fidgeting device made out of a couple of cogwheels if it'll help you with your nervousness. And I hand over a small little hodgepodge of cogwheels to fidget with.
She takes it and just immediately starts like fidgeting up a storm with it. Um,
It looked like you could use that, so I figured here you go.
I appreciate it. It is about this time that y'all two make y'all's way downstairs.
As I approach, I just kind of like hold like the folded note in there. I just say, "Hope you're rested."
Where are we going to?
We're going after my boss.
Are we finally going to see what's down in that hole?
I
wouldn't
hope
know
not.
that.
Oh,
But
sorry. Sorry.
Bella, you think you can hold down the fort?
Yeah, I can manage.
All right. Well, think of this as like a just one of the usual jobs.
This is not really usual when someone goes missing. Normally we find missing objects.
I just put my hand on her shoulder and I say, "I'll be back in 3 days, at most. I'll probably be back
And if
tomorrow
you
evening.
don't,
Then wait 2 more." Okay.
when you put your hand on her shoulder, you can actually feel like she's obviously like just shaking. Um,
And I'm not really
okay.
going by myself. Despite what they look
Yeah,
like,
rescue mission.
they've proven their worth.
He'll make it back, and he'll just pound on his armor.
Oh shit, my bad. They did mention the yawning portal. I'm sorry.
She'll just give a nod.
I'll stand back up and say, "We need to go talk to an old friend."
He ain't going to
Your
be
old
happy to see
friend?
us. If it's who I think it is.
I haven't decided how I feel yet. Let's just hope he has good news. And I'm going to head out.
Yeah, I guess we're going to the yawning portal.
I give a brief wave to Delilah and join the group.
I forgot to turn the music on repeat. I'm an idiot.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no. And on the way, I like explain what I found, and if anyone wants to look at Willow's Guide to Monsters, I'll pass it around.
Dibs. And I start devouring the data.
Devour. I thought you were going to devour the nose.
Styx
It
is
just starts
going
eating
to take the cube out of his pocket, like trying to be sneaky about it to not show everyone,
That you have a wooden paperweight on you.
as far as you know, and will show it to Naz, and will try and whisper, "I'm told this is a nice magical item."
What does it do?
I'm not sure yet.
Naz is totally gonna believe this.
Is that the first
Oh,
time?
Oh,
give me-
Styx,
give
Is that the
me-
first
Styx
time Styx has
entirely
lied?
believes. No.
Okay.
It
Just
is
because it
to-
came from
to
a
a
place where
group
magic items
member-
are?
Yeah, he doesn't believe he's lying. If you want to
Okay.
inside check it, like he doesn't.
I
believe
just
he's lying.
wanted to know Styx's thought process. It's like, this is where magic items are. I got this thing from the magic item place.
Yeah, he doesn't know how he does magic himself. He just knows like boom, my hand touches you, and I kind of want this thing to happen. Like, I wanted you to have good luck on lockpicking the
Wait.
door, kind of
He's
thing.
like an
is
orc
how I
from
am.
40k.
Right.
I can do boom, boom.
But no, when you were telling me about the 40k orcs, I was like, that was already how I thought Styx
It's
thought
so good.
as it
It's just
was. I
sheer
was just
belief.
like, damn it. Yeah.
Oh, it's so good.
I mean,
Sticks
And
Sticks
this
I
is
feel like
another
Naz would
paladin
totally
level he
believe
won't
this.
figure
love-
out. He's
I love
he's
the
a
fact
holy
that I love the fact that you always say that Styx isn't stupid.
He's not. He's not taught. He
Right.
was never.
He finds a
like,
random
learned in
wooden
the ways
cube.
of magic.
He finds
He's
a
from
random
a-
wooden cube and goes magical.
Yeah, he doesn't know magic, and as far as he's aware, Antony and his coworkers are the most magically surrounded people.
They're not.
I'm aware of that. Styx isn't.
Most of their
He
stuff
comes
is
from the
not
mountains,
magical.
man. He comes from the mountains. Anyway,
Anyways,
I mean, like, the reason why Naz would totally believe is, like, she's already seen a stick, summoning stick type of thing, so.
fair. Fair.
I'm just gonna kind of scratch my head, like, okay, how the hell does this thing work now?
I've had a thought. As we're walking, we can do this. Styx is going to be trying to use his stick of summoning sticks to now make it a stick of summoning wooden cubes.
okay. Needless to say that it's gonna fail.
Sure.
Yeah, as you're traveling, I'll paint a picture for you. As you're traveling, you see Styx holding up this just random, cubed paperweight, in one hand, and then he has his summoning his stick of his summoning stick of sticks, basically. And he's like poking at it with the cube, and he's just constantly just creating sticks left
Dropping 'em
and
on the
right.
ground.
Yeah, and he's just leaving
Maybe if
a
I hit it
trail.
from this angle, it'll work.
Yeah, he's leaving a trail of sticks behind him, and he's just like, damn it. Damn it. Like, the entire way, every couple seconds, you just hear, damn it.
Probably after the
So-
first 2 minutes, the damn it start coming out.
So I think I should probably tell you maybe a little bit of my history and why I don't know what I am. Durnan knows something.
You're Antony.
Durnan knows something about what happened to my dad. I think. It's what Callista's been working on for, I think, longer than I even know.
Did your dad do something special?
Guess that's a way of putting it. Special in a very, very bad way.
Not
I'm
the
still nose
best
deep in my
kind.
book,
I think Callista's been trying
but
to
I
figure
kind
out
of
what
look up when I hear his dad.
happened to him and where he is. The thing that happened 10 years ago. He shouldn't
And
have survived what happened to him, and it's basically an impossibility that he's lived for 10 years afterwards, but Calista seemed to think that he was still alive. And now she went and talked to Durnan, and probably went into Undermountain.
Why would she go there?
I don't know, but her office was a mess. Like, there was a fight, or someone was really pissed off. I don't know, I couldn't tell. but it was like ransacked, like her desk was flipped over.
Could she herself have done it in a slight fit of not being able to figure something out? Because it doesn't
I
seem
mean,
like
sure,
she
but
would
it's
do that kind
not-
of thing.
It's not in her character. It's out of place.
She had seemed to be acting strange.
Even the way Delilah was describing her, like, I understand why Delilah's freaked out. Whatever
Are
she
we going the
found
right
or
way?
read or was told.
Yeah, you're in portals. Oops, right there where the explosion was. Yeah, right there.
Whatever she found or whatever she was told, it drove her a little crazy, maybe, or mad, or made her very upset, and she decided to put herself in harm's way.
You make it sound like that maybe she's not doing something in her best headspace right now.
Based on what Delilah was describing, no. She's not.
Maybe it might not be the best idea to follow her then.
Well, we should
This
talk
is what I do. I find lost things. This one just happens to be a person. And Stork, you're right. We should at the very least, talk to Durnan.
Well, I guess this scroll we used to find the thingy probably won't help much. Just like kind of pull out the used up scroll from my pouch
Yeah,
and put it back in.
it wouldn't help if, she's still alive.
That's okay. We have this. And Styx will pull out the scroll of Wake Up, Sleepy.
I forgot about that.
Let's keep
the
that one
only
on the back
spell I
burner.
don't want cast on me. Okay.
Ooh,
Oh,
there's a
hey, look.
portal.
I point down the street. There it is. Haven't been here in a while.
Yeah, y'all do eventually make y'all's way.
Weren't we here like
It's
3
been-
days
it's-
ago, even
it's
though
been,
we've been
like,
told
less than
not to come
12
back like
hours.
twice? Yeah, we've been told not to come back like twice, and we just keep
no,
coming back.
we're just not allowed to sleep here.
Yeah,
Is
you're
that
not
it?
allowed to sleep there.
Oh,
yeah.
okay. Oh yeah, we've got a horse.
Oh no, I can't select my token.
Same.
Me neither.
You can drag your own token on the screen. On the map.
And
No, I
there was a
can't.
Hang on, let me.
evil Anthony.
Hang on. One
Anthony
second.
turns around and all of his companions are
God.
gone. In wait
Oh,
is all of
God.
their boots smoking.
Anthony
Gone.
finally took his
Nice. There's Nez.
meds.
There's Sticks.
We're all in your
And
mind, we're all in your
Sorry.
mind, we're all in your
There
mind.
you go.
I just make a beeline for Durnan.
Hi, Durnan.
yeah, Durnan is just sitting there. I gotta turn this damn music down. Yeah, you see Durnan behind there. He's literally just with a rag and a cup in hand and just kind of drying the inside of it. He looks up and sees y'all, and he's just like, "What can I do for y'all?"
Well, one, I'm thirsty. Can I get a drink, please? And they take out a couple of copper pieces.
He just kind of like looks down at you, and then he just, with the cup he already had in his hand, he just fills it up and plops it down.
I'm going to set the note on the bar inside towards him, and just say, Mind telling me what you told Callista?
He grabs the note, looks at it, and then he looks back at you, and then he goes over to a shelf that's behind him with like a lit candle, and he literally just grabs the note and puts it over the candle, setting it on fire. Waits a few seconds, throws it on the ground, and then stomps it out. And then looks at you, Anthony, and just goes, I suggest you leave.
I don't think I will.
I mean, you are in my bar.
Yeah, but currently you're involved in a missing persons case.
Last I
So
checked, you're not a
you
guard.
Can tell me what you told her, or we can get the guards involved.
Could get the guards involved.
Dernan, you've known me long enough that I'm not much one for threats. And I'll get out of your hair as soon as I learn what I need to. I can give you gold
You
pieces if
kinda-
that's what you want.
Give me a persuasion.
My specialty.
He look at you and he kind of softens up a little bit still, and he just goes, Anthony, there's some things that are best left unknown.
I wish I never learned some things that I know. But this isn't about me.
This is about a nice lady.
Is she at least okay? I pipe up.
As okay as anybody would be, I guess. Considering
She took a
he
ride.
kind of looks towards the pit.
Took a ride, didn't she?
He doesn't answer, but he doesn't deny anything.
I take out a gold piece and put it on the counter, and I stand up.
I will.
As soon as you put the gold piece down, like as soon as your hand makes contact with the table, and you go to turn around, you instantly feel like a grasp on your hand, like holding you in place. And you hear Dernan say, some things are best left to others. I don't think you're mentally capable of handling what's going to be down there. Like him trying to like carefully choose his words.
Above all else,
Sticks
Dernan,
his.
I seek knowledge, and if I can't get it the easy way, going to get it the hard way.
He kind of like gets frustrated. And then he goes, all right, boy. You know damn well I can't stop you from going down there. But at least hear me out.
I'll pull out a couple of
If
copper.
you hate me for this,
I'll pull out a couple of copper, sit down. Suppose I might want one. For a story about the dog.
He pushes your coin back to you, and he goes and he just grabs the good stuff. Like he grabs a bottle of like really nice fine wine, and he just puts the entire bottle right in front of you. And he just goes, "You might need this."
I look at the bottle, look back at him. I have a glass. Not an animal. Giving it just like a little smile, like a friendly jab back at Durnan.
While Durnan goes to get a glass, Styx will bend down towards Anthony. I have no money whatsoever.
Well,
I can't really go down.
it's okay.
I could jump.
I wouldn't recommend that. I'm gonna take the gold piece that's still on the counter. I'm just gonna slide it over to Styx.
He's gonna save the gold piece for when we inevitably go down the hole, I guess. Because for some reason both my character sheets have 0 money. So I'm sure I spent it.
You spent a lot of money.
We're about to have.
I really want my plate mail before we go down.
I had plenty of time for that. He puts he puts a glass. He just puts one singular glass down in front of you, and then he looks at everybody else and he goes, "Y'all want some? Y'all have to pay."
I'm good.
And Durden tells you, he goes,
I like fill my glass halfway up, and then like set down the wine bottle, and then reconsider and fill it 3/4 of the way.
"Oh, I've been withholding information from you for the better part of about 6 years.
I know
Around 6 years.
I know you've had your reasons.
Well, around 6 years ago, I felt like my skills needed a bit of a workout. You know, sitting behind a bar is not good for your combat abilities. So I decided to venture down into Undermountain for some fun. Upon my travels through Undermountain, I happened to see someone very briefly. I saw your father down there.
No.
I kind of look over at Anthony.
You couldn't have.
I don't understand it myself, but he did speak to me. He looked strangely normal.
Am
Minus
I aware
pale.
that Durnan knows like what like happened? Really? At least
yeah.
he's been told.
He knows briefly of what happened. He knows of you and the museum, and y'all been around. Especially like he knows who your father is.
Mm-hmm.
From the many, many, many years your father has been in Waterdeep. Um,
What did he say?
he told me to leave and to not tell you of where he is and to not try and find him. Needless to say, he did look normal, but there was something off about him. He was, from what I could see, pale, which would make sense for how long he's been down there. Guard. He didn't look right, but normal at the same time.
So is it safe to assume that Callista may be going down there to get information on this situation herself?
I've learned that she has been looking into it, and recently the guilt kind of got to me about withholding this information. So I called Callista here, and as soon as I told her about the information, she went straight down there.
This was 2 days ago.
Yes.
Has there been any abnormal noise coming from the pit?
Nothing but the normal noises.
No trolls or those little whatever it is we fought some time ago?
No. Nothing like that since then. Something just doesn't feel right, Anthony. Either your father actually is alive, or it's something else. Now, if you hate me for withholding this information from you the past 6 years, to be honest, I really don't care.
I just shake my head.
But
No. I only knew that he was alive still. About 2.5, 3 weeks ago.
you what? What'd you say?
I said I only knew he was alive about 3 weeks ago. I understand why you kept the secret as long as you have. In your position, I would have done the same thing. I hope you understand that I still have to go down there. Not to find my father, but to find Callista. She's doing this.
Well, there have been reasons the last few years that I've been quote unquote, pressuring you to take a trip into the yawning portal. in the hopes that you would discover it on your own.
I just knew you were up to something.
I'm always up to something.
Well, old man, it looks like you'll finally get your wish.
If that's the case, you got the money for it?
Do we want to wait till the morning?
Can we pay ahead of time?
You can pay ahead of time. No guarantees that I'll remember that you paid.
It's one in, one out. Yeah. For the money.
Question is, does somebody like you have the money?
I got plenty of money. Just saying that as the player.
Don't forget, y'all have a bunch of money being delivered.
Mm-hmm.
I know, I want my
I
plate
still
now with it.
have some gold in my satchel. I will pay for everyone. Motherfucker.
I'm surprised
Well,
you haven't heard of our exploits as of late.
I haven't.
It's a good thing. And well, you're not going to hear it from me at the very least.
We'll be good for it when the time comes to go down there.
In that case, if you die, I'll be sure to take property of that lovely tavern you got going on down there in Skullport.
No need. We won't die.
Wait, in Skullport.
Skullport. I didn't mean Troll Skull.
Darnan, I'm going to be honest with you, you're like 10th in line. At the highest.
I hope I'm above that.
I mean, we still got Emic Froon, who really wants his eyes on that thing.
He will not be on that list.
I look to the others and I say, as much as I want to go down there right now, we should be more prepared.
Aww.
Hey, Dernan.
Yeah.
Are there any of those metal melting creatures down there?
Rust monsters uses.
The whole point of going down there is to figure it out yourself. It's a test of worth. It ain't much of a test if I tell you what's down there ahead of time.
I just
Sticks
don't want to buy another shield.
Sticks a Dernan translation for you. Yes. They are down there.
It would have just been faster to say yes, and Styx will start gathering with the rest. Just
He kind of he looks at when Styx said that. Durnan looks at Anthony and just goes, "He doesn't get it, does he?"
Keeps everyone alive, and that's what's important.
Well, let's see if he can keep himself alive down there.
That's what the rest of us are for.
Hey, Durnan, you got a favorite creature?
A dead one,
Any particular type?
a non-breathing type.
he prefers the undead.
That's kind of freaky.
I kind of chuckle. I'm like, okay. And make my leave.
Okay.
Jordan, we'll be back. And thank you.
Trust me when I say, don't thank me.
He's right, we shouldn't.
No.
And you can get the fuck out before you shit on my floors again.
I'll do it
Uh,
fucking again!
I'll head
Before
out with
I
the
go
rest.
down that hole!
She admitted she pooped the first time.
She finally admitted it.
I like, just because I said I'll poop a second time doesn't mean
Yes, it does.
that.
Yes, it
No,
does.
It,
It
doesn't.
exactly
It implies
means
you
that.
pooped the
It's
first
still involuntary.
You still
Whether-
pooped. Just because I shit myself one time doesn't mean I didn't poop.
Little poop baby.
Little poop baby.
You can
Oh,
pay for your own
poop.
fucking ticket.
I got 1 gold now, motherfucker. I can.
Well, y'all each have 10,000 gold waiting for y'all, so.
How long will that take? 3 to 5 business days, right?
Hopefully 3 to 5 minutes.
To go open a fucking bank account.
No,
However-
last time I opened
No,
a bank
fuck
account
banks.
in the
Fuck
city, it
banks.
went bad.
The city
Last time
exploded.
I didn't open a bank account in the city, our bag of money got stolen. No money is saved except for near my own jewels.
Fuck you,
Sovereign
Danny.
citizens.
Sovereign citizens.
Anyways, what y'all doing?
Going back home, I suppose.
Guess we return home to. I assume it's evening, right?
Yes, it is actually getting like the sun is starting to set.
Okay, that's what I
Because
figured.
y'all are. It's the same day that y'all got out of the vault.
Yeah,
So
I
It
figured
is,
these
like,
were pretty rapid
late.
succession.
yeah, by the time you get back to the manor, it will be nighttime.
Okay.
I'm ready to go home.
I'm moving the horse. Just giving it time in case anyone thinks of anything to say. Oh, here's one. Hey, Anthony. What was your father's name?
Name is Alex.
Oh.
I'll keep an ear out. As if I'm gonna find it in the fucking streets. That's not gonna happen.
Let me re-put y'all's tokens down because whenever I copy stuff over, it doesn't keep the token access. So for y'all, ba-boo, ba-boo, a-boo, a-boo.
Oh.
I'm gonna make a point to try to get to bed at a timely manner, considering what is most likely in store for us tomorrow.
Let me do this. It is nighttime. Currently this guy is not here.
Yay.
Get off my damn bar.
He's not here today. Alright, so
Sorry,
what
just
y'all? As soon as y'all come in, you see like as soon as you show up to the manor, you do see like a bunch of people leaving. Y'all got back a lot later than expected. So like the bar is closing. The workers inside are cleaning up. putting things away, putting the table, putting the chairs, flipping the chairs around on top of the tables, and sweeping the floors. The cooks in the back are washing the dishes. And your favorite bartender comes up to you, Clyde, and says, so good news, odd news, but good news. Y'all had a delivery?
Wow, we actually made true on it.
It's in the cellar. I didn't know where to put it.
Thank you, Clyde.
Oh, do I want to know? You know what? Never mind. It's not my business.
Just as I walk
And-
by, it's not blood money.
I don't want to know. And he
I just like
leaves.
pat him on his shoulder as like I walk past and say, "You're doing a great job." No,
And he kind of nods, and then he just leaves.
I'll go down the cellar and then start distributing wealth.
Yeah, you go down into the cellar, and there's just a mountain of coin.
Is it just loose?
Yeah, just you lose 40,000
Yeah.
gold.
Or
Or sorry, 50,000 gold. Sorry,
Hey,
there's
hey, Torque,
50,000 gold.
Mind passing your satchel down here?
I take it off and toss it down.
I'm just gonna start scooping the
Or-
coin into the bag, just so we can get it out of
I
the
have
cellar
a
and count
question.
it somewhere else.
500 pounds.
Torque, I have a question. When can I have my satchels of holding? I feel like that would be useful.
Saddlebags of holding.
Saddlebags of holding, a fanny pack of holding.
Well, we can buy you one now.
Blue jean pockets of holding.
When you look up how much 500 pounds of gold is worth, you should probably put in D&D 5th edition.
Like ounces of gold per British
A
pound.
pound is 50 GP, so we can fit exactly our amount of coin in the bag.
Assuming nothing
Yeah,
else.
just it and nothing else is in there.
Yeah, but only coin. We're back to girls' night out status. Let's go.
Yeah, except you guys picked exclusively platinum coins, so.
Yeah, well, we spent 8 hours doing
I
that
try
shit.
to get
We
as much as I
deserved it.
can in the satchel. It probably won't get everything, but there's only going to be like a couple hundred gold pieces left, which I can easily carry in like my back.
Yeah.
After a couple minutes, I'll hop out of the cellar, hand the satchel back to Mr. Torque.
So make sure y'all actually do keep track of how much gold you have.
Are we
So
just
one,
going to
at
do that
least.
individually for our own 10k?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure.
That's a ridiculous amount of money.
Yes, indeed it is. I'm about to blow 3,000 of it immediately.
You should go ahead and get like +1 plate.
Yeah, if I can. That's the plan. Because it's magical, the ooze can't destroy it, but a rust monster could. I think. I've never actually encountered a rust monster.
They're the same. They're only non-magical.
Yeah. Hopefully I can find a +1 plate mail and maybe a shield as well.
So
Then at least the minimum I'd
so
always
Jordan,
have defense up
just so
for
I'm
us.
clear, we each get 10,000.
You each get 10,000.
Cool. Okay.
All right.
So upgrade, I recommend it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do we want to like retcon this shopping? Because it's probably going to be a lot. Like how Danny does it when we're going to be spending a ton.
Yeah, instead of having to go around and doing all that, we can do that. Just tell me what y'all are wanting. I'll give y'all the prices, and then y'all subtract it.
Horseshoes.
That is a magic
Uh,
item, something that you'd
Fuck
have
you.
to go to an auction for.
Hmm.
Oh, that would leave +1 plate mail out of it,
Like,
wouldn't it?
We have the only things I would want is magic.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm gonna spend a
Uh,
minor amount on just like mundane items like oil and stuff, but
yeah, stock up.
all those items are in the player's handbook, so
I am probably going to actually need a little bit of assistance on this one because I'm not really sure if I
Actually,
can get.
looking it
Pretty
up.
much anything
I
magic
think-
items are kind of out of the picture, but like potions, weapons, if there's any non-magical armor upgrades that you could get, but you're a monk.
Yeah, that's why I
So studded
asked.
leather's the best you can use.
I can't wear any armor.
Not even light armor.
Nope.
Hmm.
Can sorcerers, is sorcerers proficient with any armor?
Looking at your list, no.
No, they're not.
You're proficient, or not even necessarily proficient, but you have a violin.
Jordan,
Yeah,
are we going
there's
to,
no armors.
Are we gonna have to keep track of like
Proficient.
rations while we're down there, or not?
No, I'm not doing the whole rations bullshit.
Are we just doing like basic like over encumbrance?
Yes.
Okay, cool. The other question is how many like healing potions can we round up over the course of like the next day?
There will be multiple shops within the city that would sell potions. So I would say y'all probably could get about 10 regular healing potions, 5 greater, and maybe 2 superior.
In regular, 5 greater, 2.
Two soup.
Super solid.
Sticks, you wanted plate armor?
+1 if possible. I don't know if it doesn't necessarily give it magic properties, but it does have to be like magically enchanted. But that's not necessarily impossible to find around a town like this.
No,
When it wouldn't
armor-wise,
necessarily include.
It would be harder to find, especially
Yeah, it's
one.
your call.
Give.
But that's what I'm looking for. +1 plate mail and shield.
You know what? I'll do this. I'm gonna have you roll investigation to see if you find it. No guidance.
Can I?
You know what? No, I'll let you guidance. I will let
Can
you
I get
guidance.
help from Anthony to point me in the right direction? I'm trying to stack everything here.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
I'll help you. I'll give you directions about
Yeah.
where the best
Investigation. You can use guidance to
Alright.
see if you
You
can
have
even
advantage.
find it. And you must get at least I'll say, since it's a +1, you will need at least an 18 to find it.
Well, I got an 18 plus another 4.
Nice. Okay.
This
damn,
is gonna blow all of my money,
investigation.
guys.
So yeah, thanks to Anthony, he actually points you, like, the very first shop you go to happened to have some +1 plate armor readily available, ready to be sold. So go ahead and spend that 3K.
I think +1 is more than 3K.
Is it? It says
I
plate
think regular.
armor.
I think the regular one was like 2,000 or.
No,
like,
regular plate is 1,500.
I think +1 armor itself is considered a rare magic item.
A regular +1 armor is at 1,500.
The cost of +1 armor. Not this. That's just +1 armor.
Yeah, it says +1 plate would be around 3,000. At least where I'm looking on not a. It's more like a thing. What am I? It's more like a forum. Let me see if I can find something better.
Would the same shop have a
In order to buy
breastplate?
+1 armor, the cost would be 3,000 gold places. Plate armor cost plus premium cost for. Yeah, 3,000.
All right, and how much for a shield if I found it with it? If not, then I'll just stick with a regular
No.
shield. So okay, just the
Um,
plate mail. That's perfectly fine with me.
Yeah, the 18 would have been just the plate armor.
Otherwise, I'd like to stock up on rope, at least one more shield, and that should be it for me.
Yeah, shield is just 10 gold pieces. Anyone else wanting to upgrade armor?
Yes.
What are you wanting?
A breastplate +1 if I can find it at the same shop.
Breastplate +1. So are you proficient in breastplates?
Yeah, I'm
Or
proficient
medium
in
armor? Okay, cool. Give me an investigation. We'll see if you can find it. Same DC, 18 at least to be able to find it.
If not, just.
If not, then just
Rest.
regular. Yeah.
Oh, why is my AC saying it's wrong?
So yeah, you don't happen to find a breastplate. A +1 plus breastplate, but you do find regular breastplate.
All right. Yeah, because
So
I wanted the
that's
breastplate.
that's 400 gold pieces.
A smaller, like what I wanted to do with Torque is, like I said earlier, I was going to downgrade the crossbow to a hand crossbow, so I could do a crossbow in like that small little shield, so I get a little more AC.
Yeah, we're talking about that. So you're wanting to buy a hand crossbow?
Yeah.
Okay, that's pretty cheap. That's 75 gold pieces. Cheap. Not really cheap, but
As for me, like the one particular item I'd like to find before we dive in is a ring of protection.
ooh, that's a magic item.
Yes, but so are +1's armors. It essentially does the same thing.
Very true.
Enchanted
You know what, okay,
things
okay,
like
+1
I'll do
AC and
this.
+1
I will
to
do this.
saves.
Same DC and Dias.
Yes.
If you want those horseshoes, otherwise, because this wouldn't be fair otherwise, you would also need to get an 18.
An
If y'all
18.
get 18, you will get.
Oh,
And
dang
what,
it.
investigation? Right?
Yeah,
So close.
Danny doesn't find it. Yeah.
Guidance. I guidanced Danny. Did that.
How many times can you cast guidance?
It's just an action and a cantrip, so I can technically cast it for every ability check
This is
or
a
skill check, but
like a drawn out like long process.
Oh, poor Andias.
Like searching the city. So.
Fine. Go ahead and even if you roll for guidance, you'll find it, Danny.
Oh, okay.
Because 17, you need these an 18, and you get a minimum of a +1 to that. So, Torque, since you got a 14, go ahead and roll for guidance too. I'm gonna roll guidance for all of you on this, since it is a cantrip.
D4.
Oh. Sadly no. And Dias, you're fucked.
Oh well.
And Dias are just never gonna get those horseshoes. So
What about bag of holding?
that would have to be. You can have Torque.
Yeah, but Torque is also said you can just buy one. So
I don't have that many slots.
Well, we
for
can buy a
use.
bag of holding, and then you can use a slot to turn our saddlebags into bags of holding.
I can do that too.
provided you have enough slots.
Well, I will.
If any of y'all need more money, Styx is not particularly needing to hold on to it. I have an extra 6,900 that the team can use as they want.
How much is that ring of protection?
It's the same rarity as a +1 armor.
So
Do +1s take attunement?
1,500
No.
gold.
Okay.
No.
Me.
Yeah. Y'all can use my money. I'm going to run to the store real fast. Grab a snack or something.
Break time, break time.
But while everyone else is figuring out what they wish to buy,
No,
there's another
ring of-
6,000 waiting for
Ring
you.
of protection cost 3,000 gold pieces.
Okay.
So it's a good thing you have a lot of money. But this is a +1 AC, so
It's better than nothing.
+1 AC and +1 to saves.
yeah.
Oops, wrong character. I'll be right back though.
And
I'll try to
basically,
make it really quick.
We should just take a break.
You also wanted a shield, right, Torque?
yeah,
I mean, there are 10 gold pieces.
yeah, I've already got everything written down for me.
Okay, cool.
Oh, sure.
You know what?
And here's a question. So, in my case for my imbue, can I just make it a shield +1 because I'm gonna imbue it anyway, just so for sake of item names.
That takes time to imbue, doesn't it?
Hour.
An hour? Okay. Then yes. How many imbues do you get right now?
I now have access to 3 slots.
And you're using 2 currently, right? One for your
Yeah.
bag, one for the shield.
Now, what I'm gonna do is unimbue the. I had the light crossbow.
Oh, you're gonna do it to your hand crossbow.
Yeah,
So your
So
hand
that's-
crossbow, shield, and bag holding.
yeah.
Yeah, okay. Keep in mind. Wait, are you upgrading your armor, Danny?
No,
Any
ring
at all?
protection was my thing.
You want studded leather or nothing?
I already have studded leather.
Ah, okay.
I'm as good as I can be without magic.
Gotcha. Anything else y'all can think of y'all might need?
I mean those healing potions. I'm gonna grab some holy water. You never know.
Ooh, holy water.
Actually, could I find a ring of protection as well, or no?
You get 1 roll to find a magic item of your choice. Once you roll for that, that's the only thing you can try and get.
Okay.
So, yeah.
It's 25 gold per. It's the same as it's half a potion healing.
For the holy water?
Mhm.
Okay, I was just about to look it up.
I have it open right now.
I actually want to get
Yeah,
bullseye
25
lantern
gold.
for myself.
That'd be smart.
I'm not sure how many flasks of oil I should get from that, or for that.
Well, flask lasts. I can have it open right now.
Oh, and while I'm at it, I'm also gonna drop whatever money we need to pay off the tavern.
That's
you
this 5,000 gold to pay off the tavern?
Thought we only had a loan for 1,200.
I can't remember how much that was. That was so long ago.
So a
We're at the
bullseye
merciless
lantern burns for 6 hours.
1250.
It was 1250.
So basically an adventuring day.
Okay, so yeah, take that price off for paying off the tavern loan. I'm glad one of y'all did it, because yeah, 1250. Let's see.
The other thing, I'm gonna pick up 2 things of alchemist fire.
Alchemist fire. I don't think I've ever heard of that.
It was what Esmeralda's cart was filled with.
Oh, okay.
But by
okay,
themselves,
those are
they're not particularly
50,
explosive. Yeah, they're 50.
50 gold pieces each. I don't know how readily available items like that are.
I mean, they're on the adventuring gear. So I suppose. it's
Okay,
up to
so
you.
they're pretty regular items.
So I picked up 2 flasks of holy water and 2 alchemist fire. And then, how much are you saying the graders and superiors are? The regulars cost 50 each.
Um,
How much for the bunch?
I had a thing. Healing is 50, greater, 250, superior. I'll say instead of 2,500, it'd be 2,500 gold pieces each. So, I said 10, healing.
All right,
So
total
that would be
total
500.
for all of them. It's 6,750 gold pieces.
Correct. I was trying to do the math in my head.
And there's 5 of us. So if each of us pay 1,350, we can get them.
That's
Noah
alright
did
then.
say use his money. So
What was that? 1,350.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Cool. So we have all those potions.
Sounds good to me.
You can figure out who gets what.
So I would like to try to get a better quarterstaff, but as like a roleplay aspect, it would be like a sentimental tie I'd have to the one I currently own.
It probably wouldn't be a stretch to
Uh,
get the one that you currently have enchanted. Mechanically, it'd be the same.
yeah,
Same thing. Story-wise, it would make way more sense.
yeah. You haven't yet rolled if you wanted a +1 item or not.
I'll help.
Is there a +1 item that you're wanting as?
It would just be a quarterstaff.
+1 quarterstaff?
I'm helping.
Uh,
I'm sure Styx would
okay.
bless or guide.
Yeah. Um, I'll do this. Would you be helping everyone find their items, their magic items?
Who's that directed to?
I mean, I presume
Danny.
so.
Okay, if that is the case, then Torque would have found his +1 chest plate that he wanted.
Breastplate.
And that would take it from 400 to what?
For a +1 breastplate,
3,000.
that one. Let's see, +1.
It was 1,320, right?
Yes.
350.
1,350. Okay.
For the potions, yes.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-da.
So
We'll
give me
figure
a
that
moment,
out.
because I was outside trying to
I'm gonna be back in
take
like
out Silas and all that.
No worries.
10 minutes.
Well, we should take a break.
I want to break.
Yeah, we can take a break. Oh, I cannot find the price. Hello. Alright, make sure you long rest yourselves. We're gonna count y'all's shopping spree as like what y'all did first thing in the morning.
Hmm.
I assume it took like half the day or more.
Yeah, about. It would probably be like early afternoon.
Also, question: am I still attuned to the Stone of Galore? Or is that ended?
Ooh, that is a good question.
Would he know if he lost his attunement? Well,
Yes, he
Well,
would.
I mean,
Smell it.
mechanically I would, but like I would probably
Yeah.
wouldn't have knowledge of the Stone of Galore anymore. That's kind of how it works.
You
until
wouldn't.
something got brought up of it.
You would forget the location of. Actually, I think how it happens is any information it gives you, you lose the knowledge it gave you.
Oh, even through legend lore?
I think so.
It's in the other game.
Stone of
I can't.
Galore.
Also, that feat is really good.
Mhm.
I'm trying to give
Uh,
my arch nemesis
Wisdom save.
a fucking left hook. Yeah, trying to give him a left hook, you know?
If you lose attunement with the stone, you must attempt a DC 16 Wisdom saving throw, or the memories you shared with the stone, i.e., the lost knowledge you gained from it, will begin to fade from your mind. So yeah, anything if you don't pass the DC, any knowledge it gives you,
Yeah.
you lose. So yeah, you yeah you. It's kind of like sudden. It's kind of like a headache, but you forget about the salesman. You forget about the location of the vault. You know you've been there, but you don't remember how you got there.
So now you don't know the fucking scroll salesman is a
It's a god. Yeah.
Yeah, and I wouldn't really
And
know.
you don't think no more.
I wouldn't know to even ask. So
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, outside of conversation, it's like I assume it's really difficult to find out when you forgot things.
I don't smell bad anymore. Is like the telltale.
Yeah, that's the good thing. You don't stink.
Oh well,
Does he
see,
remember why he stunk?
yeah, well, me personally,
Stink.
like I go nose blind all the time because of my job, so I just figure everyone else eventually got nose blind of Anthony.
Well, it's like if you're away from me for some period of time, then you come back and you're like, oh god.
Oh yeah, like probably like the next morning after a rest or something, someone would notice.
Yeah, it takes time to readjust to the smell.
But does Anthony remember that he did stink?
Yeah, he would remember that because it's not
Oh.
knowledge that he gained from the stone.
Well, of anyone to be nose blind, it's that fucker.
been to some pretty dank places.
Anthony smokes weed.
Alrighty.
Do I want to pick up anything else?
Yeah, anything. I would like to. If it wasn't caught when in my initial purchase, I wanted to buy some more rope.
You did say that.
So the things I picked up.
The appropriate amount for how many you buy.
Also for
Okay.
both Kayla and Noah, 1,350 gold pieces to buy all the potions. That's for each of you.
I already deducted
Yeah.
it from.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so
And Noah
we
was
just need to figure out
part of
how
it.
to split up said potions. 10 regular, 5 greater, 2 superior.
How much do superiors heal for? I don't remember.
4d8 plus.
I think they're bigger than that.
I can look it
I
up.
think it's.
I'll
I
do
think
this.
it's 8. I think it's 8d4
The
plus
horse.
8.
It's 8d4 plus 8.
Yeah.
8d4
Uh-huh.
plus 8.
There's
There's
one
that's
size.
like our.
There's one size bigger than that, but yeah.
I mean, look at the chat. I got a 31 with that roll.
Yeah, that'll like full heal.
That's
someone.
almost max. It can heal for 40 max.
Mhm.
That's almost even my max HP.
Yeah, they're good.
So figuring out who
I'd-
carries what is probably a good idea.
I think I should keep a superior
I think that's a good idea.
The other one
because
might
our
probably
only
should go
other
to me
healing is
because I can feed it to people real fast.
yeah.
Is the only reason.
Yeah,
I'm
you
saying
are
that.
quick. You and Naz are the competitors, I'd say, for carrying it based off of just speed alone. Shit, how many was it? It was 10 regular, 5 greater,
just
2
scroll, but
superior.
yeah.
I'll take a superior because
Okay.
in a clutch moment, if I'm out of healing, I think it's best to keep it on at least one on me.
I'm taking at least 2 regulars.
There's enough for everyone to have 2. So
We have how many people? 1, 2, 3, 4. So 2
There's
regulars
5.
each.
There's 5 of us.
There's 5.
5 of us,
reg-
2 regular. That's still 2 regulars each.
2 regulars and a greater each, and then divvy up.
Not
and
a-
get this
Yeah, we could do
Yeah,
it that
just
way.
each.
superiors.
I'll take the superior, a greater, and 2 regular. If anyone wants to swap me for a greater for 3 regular.
Just everyone take 2 regular and 1 greater, and then we'll figure out who the superiors go to. I think me and Styx will have the superiors.
I would like 1.
Always best to have the tank.
Not necessarily, but because I only have limited healing, very limited healing.
You can like
most people here don't have any
yourself going.
Yeah,
cool.
pretty much.
The other things
Me
I
healing
picked
others
up,
is a waste.
I got a ring of protection, a climber's kit, 2 things of holy water, 2 things of alchemist fire, and some extra oil.
Okay, I've got a grappling hook, 300 foot of rope, because I wanted to buy 200 more. No, 250 foot of rope because I wanted to buy 200 more. I would like to say I have 2 healers kits, but I never specified.
And go buy them.
I only have 1 on me though. Yeah, I guess I can get 1. I'll subtract like
I think they're 50
2
each.
gold, 50 silver each.
Hang on.
Yeah, I just want to keep 2 like.
So they're 5 gold each.
Okay, that's fine. I'll do that. I already had 1. So that's it for me. I'm done.
Alrighty.
Anyone else?
I mentioned that I got a bullseye lantern, and I never got how much oil lasts for, but I got 4.
It burns for 6 hours.
Well, I got 4 of those. I got another thing of rope. I already mentioned the darts, and that should be it.
44 darts.
I told you to just get 100 and take Styx's money. He won't care.
You know where he keeps his money. Just reach and get it.
You can ask for money from Styx, and he will get the money for you. You don't have to reach into his sack of wonders.
And then the coins are always abnormally warm.
I'm not gonna say they're not abnormally warm and they don't have a Goliath musk to it, but
ew. Moving on. Alrighty.
Something else I want to pick up, and I don't know. I don't see it, but I want to pick up a thing of like thin wire and a bell, because we're going into a dungeon, and I want to be alerted. I want to be able to set up a sound thing for if someone like trips a wire or something. Going into a dungeon.
Stuff like that would be cheap.
A gold?
To cover for all of that, yeah, I would say 1 gold will get you all like a spool of wire and a like a plain like copper bell.
Yeah, just a bell.
Yeah.
Is there anything else I can think of that might be slightly useful that a common shop would have? Outside of a ladder, I can't think of anything else.
Get a collapsible.
And that'd be really yeah, that's what I was thinking. But I also don't want to get too heavy because my armor is 65 pounds. Not that I can't carry it. Also, I have a spare chainmail. If anyone can use it and wants to. If not, it's backup armor.
Are you just going to be carrying around with you?
I mean,
Yep.
that's a lot of weight to be carrying around.
Yeah, 55 pounds. It's my second heaviest. In fact, both my armors altogether beat everything else I'm carrying in weight. Combined.
And then I'm leaving.
I would recommend.
I'm leaving all my gold except
Go
for
ahead.
20 in the tavern for safekeeping, so I'm not carrying so much extra weight.
Yeah, I'll do the same.
I'll also
Good.
drop your armor off, just a suggestion, but you do you.
What is magic armor?
Yeah, you'll
I
be
mean,
fine.
your
You should leave it.
chainmail.
You should leave the chainmail.
All
Yeah.
right. I'll leave the chainmail.
Your plate won't get hurt.
I'm just so scarred by that shield.
Uh-huh.
It's the only item on any character that has like been forcibly destroyed
Yeah.
in the midst of combat. And so like I have a backup shield. I've got both my weapons. I had backup armor, a plate armor, +1, like 2 healers kits. Styx is trying. Noah's trying for Styx.
Just statement for the dungeon master. I just put in my character bio how much money I have at the tavern, just so I could have just the 20 on my person, so
I've done
I
the same.
know how much weight I have.
Yeah, I mean that's just smart play. So
How much
Okay.
gold do I have left?
safe to assume you're going to the yawning portal.
Yes.
Okay, I'll just go ahead and put it all there.
Keeping 100 gold on me. Nah.
100.
I'll keep 125 on me.
As y'all show up to the yawning portal, it being the time of day that it is, early afternoon, it's actually pretty packed. A bunch of people sitting around the entrance to Undermountain.
Does it seem like they're looking for like the viewing and regular betting I've heard about for the Yawning Portal?
Yeah, but you don't see anyone entering right now, so there's no betting going on currently.
I walk up to the bar and like I don't wave down Durnan. Purely out of curiosity, how deep is it?
Deep.
Deep.
It is
140 feet.
exactly that.
Do we have a group name? Has anyone thought of something? Has anyone thought of like a group name?
The only thing I was thinking about was that Indias could cast Featherfall on us and we don't have to pay.
Yeah, I know, right?
We can do that.
No, it's a spell slot. Don't worry about it. We'll just pay the single gold. It's
not
going
a single
to very
gold to
quickly
get
turn
down.
into a trial.
How much is it to get down? I thought it was 1 down, 1 up.
I thought it was 1 down, 10 up.
No, I thought it is.
It's whatever you say it is, but
God.
Hang on.
come on, Durnan. Don't you know your own rates?
The entry fee. God, where the fuck? You know what? It is 5 down and 10 up.
5 down.
Capitalism.
Mm-hmm.
You want to escape this hellhole? Pay
This
up.
this is where the thing is. The hole is where they make their money.
Yeah, a lot of gambling and stuff happens too. Where
Lots.
Dernan takes up the money and divvies it out at the end.
I'm just gonna subtract this from my bio money. If that's alright.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, we're still in town. I'll spend however much it is to get each one of us a drink. Place my 5 coins for my payment. And wait a moment.
So you want to drink it?
I will drink it for you. Because you're insane for declining a free drink. The only thing better than a free beer is a cold beer.
No, it's the other way around. Free beer is the best beer.
Is it?
Second best beer is a cold beer.
Free beer? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right. Something like that. You'd think I'd know.
Silas, what are you doing?
He's just wondering. He probably wants in his kennel, but hit the door shut, and he'll only open it from the inside.
But
one for the road. As I divvied them out.
I'm sure you you have plenty of very helpful, friendly advice.
Don't die, and be sure to have the money to get back.
I'm gonna actually look at the beer that was served to me and just kind of look back, be like, yeah, I'm 17, but at the same time, kind of
My
just look at it
first
just
was
like,
at 6.
at the same time, it's just like, okay.
It tastes horrendous. It's your first
Indeed.
drink. You haven't acquired a taste for alcohol yet.
This is power through the grossness.
Yeah, does Naz
Barely.
power through, or does Naz choke a little bit and hand it over?
You know what? Just for
Good
shits
question.
and giggles, because I say so. Give me a.
There's no way one got them drunk.
No, say they power through it.
Okay.
Give me a medicine check.
Medicine? I would just thought
Yep.
Constitution.
Yeah, trust me.
Nice.
Okay. You start gulping it down. Since you're not used to the taste, it's kind of sickening. But you manage to keep gulping it down. And give me a now give me a
On.
Constitution.
Saving or just Constitution?
Saving is fine. Just give me a Constitution saving throw. It doesn't sit well. You don't hurl it back up like you wanted to. But you do feel a little lightheaded.
Just like how I do in real life.
Oh,
Like you look at everybody else and they're kind of wobbly.
I haven't drinking mine yet. I was gonna toast.
You doing alright over
Well,
there,
this can
Naz?
happen after the toast.
Yeah.
Oh well.
I reckon my vision's probably pretty laggy, like how it happens in real life whenever I'm...
Sure.
Probably not super bad,
You-
but
you're
you
going
can
a
definitely
little-
tell there's a difference.
You're going a little cross-eyed there.
'em.
Oh, here we go.
'em. 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 'em.
Raise my glass up. Hey guys, here's a toast.
One in each hand for Sticks.
Hmm.
5
The
down,
ocean
10
was
up.
beer. No. If the ocean was beer and I was a duck, I swim to the bottom and drink myself up. But the ocean's not a beer and I'm not a duck, so let's drink these pints up and let's not get messed up.
And Naz is sitting over there like,
It's like preemptively
Oops.
drank because doesn't understand drinking culture. Sticks will chug them both at the same time and
Make
put
a
it down.
huge mess.
it runs down his chest. That's
Oh.
for
Or I
sure.
can have a
His
drink
armor's
too, as a
his
treat.
armor's probably gonna get a little sticky.
So, as y'all are finishing up y'all's drinks, there's a bell, not like a bell, like a gong that's like sitting over there. Durden walks up to it, and he's on the bar. He walks up to it, grabs the stick that's on the side of it, and he bangs on the gong and yells out, "We got a live one, folks!" And you hear everyone just starts cheering as one of the bartenders grabs a tray with a bowl on it and starts walking around as people start throwing money into the bowl. And another lady is walking around with her, writing down people's bets.
Just so y'all know, they're all betting against us. So, yeah, if your sense of self-preservation won't get you back, maybe spite will.
No, neither of those.
I mean, I know
I
it's
will.
yours sheer just muscle mass, but for the rest of us, anyway.
Let's just hope the horse doesn't fall unconscious.
Oh, that'll be interesting.
It'll be slow moving.
You see that winch over there? Wonder what its weight capacity is.
Oh, fuck. I didn't even think about the mechanical application of getting a horse down a fucking winch elevator.
Regardless,
It won't be a problem.
big man, I think you should go first. I don't know what's down there. At least you'll be able to hold your own for a little bit.
You can trust on me.
It takes about 2 minutes to
And,
get down, so...
I guess I'll step on there first.
Okay. Anyone else going with
How many
sticks going
can
down?
go at a time?
No,
I think you have to go by
preferably a
yourself.
lighter person.
It'll take 2 trips. One heavy person, and then like it could probably be like Sticks, Naz, and Torque on one, and then Antony and then Dias on the other.
That works for me.
Okay.
Since
Wait,
Dias
so
is a
we're
lot
clear.
heavier.
Just so we're clear, Endias and Styx cannot be on the same platform.
Correct.
Okay. never
No,
mind.
correct.
We cannot. Sticks on his own is like 250-ish pounds of muscle plus gear, which he's carrying like 200 of it in weight. So Sticks is like 400 pounds.
Sticks
Total.
is sticks.
Okay, it's actually like 380 after looking at the readjusted. But Sticks is not light or quiet.
Yeah,
but I guess once we make our way down, unless you're gonna narrate it.
I'll give a little narration. You'll step on the platform, and a more burly man operates the wrench. He kind of looks at y'all and just kind of gives like a little snicker, and then he just starts lowering y'all down. It's dark.
I'll cast light.
Okay. Y'all make y'all's way down. Takes a little bit. It's quite a ways down.
Just watch
At
as
the
as
20-foot
light
mark
descends.
down. Yeah, as we get like 20-30 foot down, Styx is going to scream. And grab a pouch of 100 gold coins and throw it up. And say... I can't scream because thin walls and shit in the time, but he'll yell out, 100 on the 5 souls.
So you're about 100 feet down. Give
No,
me
this was at like the 20-30 mark.
Oh, okay.
He wouldn't wait that long. He can get loud, sure, but he was waiting on an echo effect, and I can definitely throw a bag of 100 coins 20 foot.
As soon as you yell that, everyone in the, who's surrounding the hole, like watching y'all go down, just kind of goes like, yeah, just kind of like cheers y'all on.
I like to think a little plop of money
Mm-hmm.
just appears next to one of the others.
So you make your way down. You are slowly seeing the light fade and fade away as they get lower and lower down. And then the three of y'all finally get to the bottom onto a sandy surface. And then,
oh, go ahead.
yes. After a few seconds, the winch starts rising back up, and eventually makes its way all the way to the top.
While we're descending, do I notice any kind of glyphs or any discernible symbols and such on the walls that I would be able to make out?
Just give me an investigation. Or not investigation, sorry, perception. Perception. I'm not saying investigation. Perception. I've used investigation so much it's just stuck in my head. You don't see any glyphs or anything. You do see marks and stuff from like beasts that have like tried climbing up, and just markings from like creatures who have made their way out or tried to in the past.
Gotcha.
It's dark down there.
We have light. I have light.
I
Yeah,
want to light my lantern as well.
All right, we'll get to that in a minute. Just get everybody else down.
While we're waiting, I'm just standing next to him, Dice. I just look over and say, "You nervous?"
Here she comes running.
Be the first Centaur to be underground. Yes, I am nervous.
Get that.
I would have been scared if you said you weren't.
At least that I know of.
Yeah. I mean, most people I've seen go down here kind of have a death wish, so drink themselves silly and then descend to their deaths.
Suicide
but...
pact. Suicide pact.
Please don't include us all
as
in your
much
suicide
fun
pact.
as that would be. I'm gonna have to pass.
Well, we all must be suicidal if we're going down this hole. But maybe
Well,
there's a chance of escape.
We're planning on coming back. At least I am.
I am too, but it's not guaranteed. We can say
Sure.
that we're planning to come back, but
None of what we do is guaranteed.
About this time that the platform does make its way all the way back up to the top.
You ready?
Yep. Let's just hope that it doesn't break as soon as I step on it.
Oh, that's why I'm riding with you. Because you're gonna catch us.
Okay, it's you.
As soon as y'all step on, the burly man starts lowering you down.
So it was described as like I imagine like a very wide like well. What is like the? Can you describe the centaur on this platform? Because I imagine like you have to like stand in a bucket as you get lowered, but I guess that's not the case.
It's more like, okay, you ever seen Attack on Titan?
No, but continue.
Okay, it's like a circular platform that has like walls that come up so that you don't actually step off, and there's like a like a small entry, like a small gap where people can walk in. Since Dias is a little bit larger, and Dias does have to kind of put two of their hooves kind of over the railing.
Oh, so it's like a early 1900s like mining elevator.
Exactly.
Okay, cool.
Oh,
That's good.
okay. That is pretty dope.
That's how I'm depicting it,
Great.
at least. So yeah, and since in dice it's kind of large, they have to put two of their hooves kind of over and kind of dangle
I was
a
imagining
little
like
bit. So
like a rope with a dinky like wooden bucket that you have to stand in.
nah,
Which is
not that cheap.
Cool. Okay.
So yeah, and y'all make y'all's ways down, and then y'all land eventually on the sandy covered floor. And now I can move y'all to.
Make sure you scroll
Oh,
out so you can
boy.
find us.
Here we go, guys.
Y'all should be like center of the map. Almost.
And if you'll go ahead and give me.
Let me get those lights.
Yeah. Bullseye is 60 and 60.
Okay. You have. Your token emits bright lights. 60 and 60. And it is directional light.
Mm-hmm.
And what do we say? 45
I think that's
degree?
right. Yeah.
45
Anywhere
degrees.
from 45 to 65 is, I believe, what you said, but nothing
We'll
more
go
than
with
that.
45. Whoa.
And tell me if that works.
No.
I think
That-
it.
I don't think you
did
turned
the
on the
opposite.
directional.
It said directional. Oh no, it did not turn on directional.
There you go. And also is explore mode on.
How was that?
Yeah, you fixed it.
No, but I can turn it on.
It's up to you. It'll be way harder for us if
It'd be
explore
very
mode,
helpful.
if explore mode is off, but
You know what? I'm not going to turn it on.
ooh.
This is going to be a maze for y'all.
Draw your maps.
Get
out some paper.
Nez, are you turning on your lantern?
Yes, please.
MS Paint. That's all I've got.
60...
I'm actually going pen and paper here.
Me too.
I would, but I just don't have
60,
any
directional.
that Kalen's using.
45. There you go.
Thank you.
And Sticks, I think your light is already on.
It is.
Okay, cool. Now that you're down here, when you get down here, the platform, it does raise back up. And the floor is covered in a thin layer of sand. And you see, like, hanging on the walls and some on the floor, you see, like, dented, rusty shields that are covered in graffiti. There's about 60 of them laying around the walls.
Either something really bad happened here or something really good. I like to be optimistic.
Also need to change the music because we are no longer in the inn.
Yeah, Styx is just kind of posted up at the hallway since it's the only known entrance. Was waiting for everybody.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna go ahead and move quietly.
Okay. Give me stealth checks. You know, some of y'all will have disadvantage because of
You have no idea.
I'm gonna be a decent amount ahead. You guys can follow however close you want, but
I'm gonna guidance myself.
it's a good idea.
Okay.
Oh, that's good.
Alright.
An 18 plus.
Plus
My
the
stealth rolls on sticks
Yeah.
have been really good.
Surprisingly light-footed for a
I'm at 22.
plate armored Goliath.
I thought it was
No, 21.
21.
21. 18.
Oh, because
I have
it's
disadvantage with heavy armor. I've just been rolling extremely well on all of Styx's recent stealth checks.
I need one for a die still. Cool. Okay. Glow
We were
being
working
10.
on it. If the check from Indias doesn't come pretty much right away, it is because they want to press the buttons. And I think I'd be sticking pretty close.
I'm drawing the map as we go.
Yeah. Just
Yeah.
give me 1 second.
Kaylin, can you give me a piece of paper and a pencil?
Okay.
Or like give me a page in that notebook that I can. I'm gonna need multiple eventually. Yeah, we're gonna be drawing our own directions. Danny's working on it, but I figure 2 is better than 1.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be 3 actually. We're gonna compare
3 is
net
better than
backwards.
3 is better than 2.
I don't have a pencil.
Oh, you can use a pen, I guess, but we don't all have to have it. I'm doing it for me and Kaylin because it makes things much easier when I explain things to her later. Because she missed something. Huh?
Jordan, check Discord.
Hang on.
Man, this mouse pad makes it really hard to use a mechanical pencil.
Oh, do you have like a desk-wide mouse pad?
Oh yeah, I have 2 for my L desk.
Oh.
Tomorrow to move your computer down there and reorganize the monitors.
That would be very lovely.
I can just see around the corner. It looks like there's stairs over here.
Oh, I did not realize you moved. Oh, okay, you didn't move far.
I'm just around the corner.
Okay.
Well, if you guys are right there, they're gonna notice it.
Oh,
Also, I was waiting for Jordan to tell us that. Didn't you?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Pork.
As y'all enter this room,
Pork, don't forget to move.
every HD. Why is this like in gray or like blacked out in a way? I don't know why this would be grayed in the thing here.
Goes dynamic lighting. Oh.
No, I mean like in the like what it was telling me that's what's down here when I was describing things, you know, it's gray.
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know. On the floor in the middle of this room, you see a weirdly shaped skeleton. Every 10-foot section of the walls has a 9-foot high, 4-foot wide, and 3-inch deep door-shaped recess containing a bas relief carving of a demon. Each relief depicts a different kind of demon.
Just demons or specific demons?
They're just different types of demons.
I'll keep my eye out for traps as we continue moving. And I'm
Can I
gonna.
do
I'm gonna say, keep an eye out behind us. You never know. That's a weird.
We should
bit.
not. Yeah, that is really weird.
It's because of your. It's because of Naz's. The room with a bunch of pillars.
while I'm walking by, I'd like to do a religion check to see if any of these demons stick out to me.
I do a check to see if I recognize anything as well. I doubt it, but
We all checking for?
the
Just-
demon things, the demon
Uh,
depictions.
Sure.
Is it religion?
Yeah.
All right. So before I get too carried away, I'm gonna have to ask the question so that I don't guidance myself on literally everything, because I will if you allow me.
Depending on your role, I'll say depends on like maybe a couple of demons that you probably recognize.
Well, no, my main question is how often are you gonna allow me to guidance random shit?
I mean, it's a cantrip, so
Because otherwise, I will guidance every one of my spell checks.
I'll only say I'll only allow you to use it if you say it. If you don't say it, it's not going to apply.
Okay, well, guidance.
Also, something else is if it's like something that's spontaneous or takes a long time.
Yeah,
you
it
probably
requires
can't
an
use it.
action to use guidance.
Well, no,
Yeah.
if the action that you're guidancing takes a long time, or if it's spontaneous, then personally I would say no. But otherwise,
Okay.
it's fair game.
It was a 2 anyway. It's not like a 6 would have
well.
gotten me much. As the religious person of the group, you'd think I wouldn't have a -1.
You looking around, you don't recognize any of the demons on these doors. They look scary. Torque, you
I
look
could
around.
take 'em.
You look around, you notice and you do notice, you see one demon that looks strangely familiar on the northern side of the wall. Is a demon named Balor.
Baylor?
Valor.
Yeah.
Okay. Is that all I get out of that?
Yeah, you recognize one of them named Balor.
Baylor.
Balor, what the fuck ever.
I'm gonna head down these stairs into this pillar room.
Okay, give me 1 second. I need to do something. Da, 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 da. Oh, I'm an idiot. Da, 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 da. Da, da, da. Let me get this. Okay. When you walk
good
in,
sound.
Anthony, you see some movement behind 2 of these pillars. You see movement over here, and you see movement right here. As and boop. Stepping out are 2 bugbears.
Bugbears.
I need everyone to give me a second, and now give me initiative.
I think I've rolled a natural 1 for initiative an uncomfortable amount of times.
Yep.
Hey, well, I got an at 20.
Music change. I got so many fucking things to do. God damn. Why am I not able to select these fuckers?
Because you're on the wrong layer.
What is? I am not. I am.
It's bullshit. I am not. Oh wait.
Imagine not listening to your almost 4-year running Roll20 game.
Longer than that.
Ian.
Okay.
Like
Yeah, they don't get a
2,500
surprise
hours.
round.
I know, but specifically in our group,
Yeah.
about
You just hear me up front. Just call bugbears.
First on the agenda. 6.
all right. Well, that I wanted to zoom in, not out.
Well, you should have done that then.
25 movement puts me here. So Sticks hears bugbear, and then all you hear is just
Clank, clank, clank,
finally clank, 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 clank. And just out of excitement, dropping the shield for the glaive, I'm striking this bugbear.
Okay, rolled it.
Nice.
Yeah, okay. Damn.
That is a crit, by the way. I crit on 19s.
Oh,
now.
yeah,
Oh,
do-
you,
you
you
crit-
can
you
you
do
can
crit
change that
on
in the
19s.
weapon settings. You can tell
I
it
can?
that
Yeah.
you crit on a 19. Yeah, if you open it,
Dope. Yeah.
the crit range just change it to 19. So you get to roll another D10.
Yes, I do. Let me change the mace while I'm thinking about it, and then I will
You
keep that
could
in mind.
you could one shot this bugbear.
That's what I'm hoping. I'm
No.
not gonna smite.
I mean,
but-
you're a paladin, and you just crit. You have an obligation.
I know, I really want to, but we're in a dangerous place, and I only have 2.
Well, real
That's fair.
quick, go ahead and roll that extra d10, then you can jack with that during everybody else's turn. Okay, so that's 21 damage right off the bat.
Keep in mind you have to change it for all your weapons.
I did. I only have 2.
And as soon as this bugbear steps around the pillar and Anthony announces it, Stick just instinctively just runs in and just gets his glaive and just like swings upwards, hitting him underneath the jaw.
Nice.
And he immediately is just bleeding profusely.
How fun, just disgusting sound emanates, I bet.
There's a loud crack.
Gooey.
Anything else from Sticks?
That's it.
Okay. Anthony.
I also point out this one up here, but I'm going to stay right here. I'm going to shoot this one. So I am steady aiming and then shooting it.
All
20.
right. 17 will hit.
Well,
Or
advantage
20 will
is-
hit. Sorry, you got advantage, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, steady aim.
There we go.
Yeah, and as quickly as Sticks like uppercuts him and from underneath the jaw, you put one right in his eye, and this one just slumps over. Any movement?
No, I can't move because I steady aimed. I'm done.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah. All right, Torque.
Alright. Let's see, 5, 10, 15, and I take a shot at the one I can now see is profusely bleeding.
It's
The one that's
this one's
profusely bleeding is
super
dead.
dead. There's
Yeah.
one. There's one up here that I pointed out.
I take a
You might have
shot
to
at that
move
one
more to
then.
be able to see it.
Yeah. Where you are, you can barely see it sticking out.
Now I can see it.
Yeah.
And because of my sharp shot, I don't take disadvantage or
Nice.
anything.
Yeah, as long as you can see it. Yeah. Yeah. 19 will hit. 9 piercing.
Max damage.
One is not. Alrighty. Anything else?
Nope.
Okay. Fourth lady.
you can firebolt again.
Firebolt a demon.
Nah, this is a bugbear.
Oh, that's a bugbear?
Yeah.
I can barely see that.
Yeah, because of where you're positioned. You normally wouldn't be able to see it.
Good thing you're a spell sniper.
Okay.
So that'd be my turn movement right there. Luckily I can actually see him too. Okay. So I will cast Firebolt at the bugbear. Are you sure that looks like a demon?
It's a
It's a
bugbear.
bugbear.
So that's a bugbear. They're just
I
very
do
ugly.
like-
Paid attention to the description.
They're very ugly.
I can
Depends on what
barely
you're into.
like hear it.
Paul Jr.
Styx does not know Firebolt. I, however, do. This is a 13 hit.
A 13 does not hit.
Unfortunate. That
We'll
would
see
be
it.
my turn then.
Alrighty. This bugbear is going to go over here. Oh. And it's gonna take a whack at Endias.
Yeah, fuck you too, buddy.
He's gonna hit you with a nice little morning star. That's an 18 to hit.
Hits.
11 piercing damage.
Lovely.
Imagine being a caster and running forward. I'm just fucking with you.
And then that's actually just gonna be his turn.
Fuck 'em up.
Nez.
Fuck 'em up.
Fuck him up.
Here
Do
we
some
go.
more cool mug shit.
Don't monk shit.
I'm gonna do 2 quarterstaff attacks.
The 18 will hit. So 6 bludgeoning.
And then we'll do the unarmed strike. Yay. Yeah, we'll do unarmed strike.
Does not hit.
I can
You
do
can-
better, guys, I swear.
You can
Gently
two-handed
caress
your
his fur
quarterstaff
to make him
on both
uncomfortable.
hits.
I'm actually going to just
That's
fuck off back here though.
Just an attack action.
Because I'm
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
you will
Mobile.
take.
Mobile.
mobile.
Oh, you're mobile. Mobile. You have to remind me.
We haven't
It's
been
been a
in combat
while.
in a
Yeah, it's been a while. Okay.
It's been a while.
while.
6. Fuck him up.
Yeah, so I don't actually have to go fully around the pillar.
Just getting.
I could technically hit him from here.
Oh,
You
yeah.
within 10 feet.
yeah.
You sure? You definitely can. I remember that one.
Yeah, you might want to remember that eventually. Please don't kill us yet.
Sentinel.
Oh yeah,
Brutal
Sentinel
with-
with reach.
Brutal
Plus
reach.
my AC's brutal right now. So I will, like, just based off of hearing stuff and the fact that I have blind sight fighting, turn around, arcing my glaive over on a full overhead swing and swat at it and break into a run to get its attention. So 25 to hit.
That will hit.
That's also another crit.
No, it's not.
No,
it's not.
That
I was looking at the wrong thing.
You need to roll a 27 or 28 to crit.
Yes,
It'll,
that's
it'll,
right.
it'll turn green when it crits.
It should now, yes.
yeah.
But yeah, 12 points of damage.
That is exactly enough.
Oh.
It's a
I wanted
bugbear.
to kill it.
I remember when bugbears used to be scary.
Uh-huh. Level 6.
Oh, yeah.
Level 6.
The only difference is, yeah, we're
Out
level 6 now.
of combat.
Do I recover my 1 bolt?
No.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh yeah, because you only
Um,
get half back, but you
yeah.
only
Money's
shot
on the
one.
person.
I'm sorry?
Jordan,
What?
any monies on their person?
Gonna redo that.
Give me. Well, just to save time. No.
Okay.
I'll guidance everyone on their stealth checks if available.
Hang on. Give me 1 second. In this room, stop moving around.
I'm not moving anymore. I'll just go right in the center.
While I'm doing descriptions, no one move. In this room, the skeleton of a giant constrictor snake coils up the top half of the northernmost pillar, where Antony is standing. Um, and on the southern part of the wall, you do see some writing. Oh, I should have read this beforehand. Oh well. Yeah, and that's it. Yeah, just those. Just a skeleton snake and some writing.
Has a lot of alcoves.
Yeah, I'm gonna continue being quieter as well.
Yeah, so the writing is
guidance and all.
on this wall or by sticks.
Ooh, that's bad. So 12.
Would I recognize the language?
Oh
It's
wait,
in
I'm
common.
sorry. I have disadvantage. I'm at a 6 on my stealth.
Sorry.
It's in the writing is in common. The words say certain death this way.
That's
To the south,
to the
correct?
south.
It's written on the southeastern part of the wall.
Ooh.
Oh, I remember this. I remember this. Okay.
Well, is there a particular path we wish to try first?
Well, if we believe the writing, probably not south.
It could be a trick, though. A lot of people do apparently come down.
Yeah. Better safe than sorry. We can always check the other ones.
Fair enough.
And besides, we handled those bugbears pretty easily. I'll start heading this way.
6,
Yeah,
heading
but-
off the same way.
Yeah, going that way. Okay.
Yeah, it's probably not a
let
good
me
idea to
read real quick.
Take your time.
There's so damn much.
Also,
I
keep in mind
remember
that you
this
guys rolled
room.
really bad on stealth. I'm supposed to be further ahead with my 15.
Yeah.
I need to see though to write down the map.
That's okay. You'll get there. So impatient.
Okay. Oh yeah, I gotta read that. Okay.
Okay, my map is showing me very strongly how bad I would be at making maps.
Wait.
My scaling is all wrong. It does kind of look like a weird person, though. Jake the dog in a weird digital way.
I guess.
Okay. One more second.
It's too late.
You sure?
I've dedicated myself to the cause of a bad map. I can read it. I guess that makes me a good map maker if it's a secret map. If only I can read it, then you're all kind of fucked, I guess.
Okay. We are good. In this room, are like it's a room basically full of mirrors.
Okay.
We are good.
As
No, sorry,
always,
I had to sneeze.
as always, looking for traps, that kind of thing.
Okay. Go ahead and give me the investigation. Cool. Okay.
I'm looking behind me just in case any sneaky snakes are upon us.
You know, keep moving forward.
Okay. In the middle of the room, you do see the blackened end of a burnt out torch.
To burnt out torch.
Yeah.
Is the floor stone or is it still covered with the like fine sand?
It'd be more stone
Okay.
now. It's just that beginning section where it's more
Uh,
sandy.
Can I see if the torch is still like warm?
Yeah. You kind of poke at it, and no, it's not.
Okay. If nothing's out of the ordinary, I'll keep moving forward.
And stop. I'm gonna need your. I have just a question for Danny since you know more about this. But we'll get there. As you walk in front of these two mirrors, two creatures, a creature emerge out of each of these mirrors.
Oh.
And these creatures look just like you.
Super squishy and mundane.
I hate having
Told
to
us to
keep
hang back.
switching.
Perfect.
Is it? And that.
I recognize these.
You recognize these as this is going to go by stupid fucking quick. Let me do that and reroll initiative.
Oh.
Yep, that sounds about right.
As two shadowy duplicates come out. Music. And oops. First up is Naz. You see Anthony just making his way down, and then suddenly there's three Anthonys.
Which one is the real one? I want to go down there. This is 50.
Be right back and get tape.
I'm pretty sure I could do 60, but I just need to think about how. No, I do 55. Okay. I can see this one, I think. I can move up one more. I want to throw 2 darts at this one.
Okay. Actually, it'd be smart if I also had their sheet up. They have like a spell. There we go. Would you roll? Do 2 darts? Yeah, those both will hit.
That's the first one, that's the second one.
So 10 damage on this bottom one?
Yeah.
Okay. As you like throw the darts into it, it looks like Anthony, but it's obviously different. It's more, it's obviously shadowy, like a shadowy version of Anthony.
Evil Anthony.
It's like
He
Dark
said
Link.
fuck.
It's like Shadow Link.
So I just basically said that. Yeah.
I know.
Anything else?
I actually could, I think, but no. Not
Okay.
this time.
The shadows.
I'm in danger.
This is a big danger for anyone who knows what shadows are.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. This one's gonna come up. That one's already on you. And they're both going to strength drain you.
They're gonna try.
Let's see, a 16 and a natural 20.
Well, they both hit,
It's a
but
24.
I am going to uncanny dodge that natural 20.
Okay.
So half damage on that one.
Okay. So you take,
Where's my-
on the first one, you take 9 necrotic. And I need you to roll a 1d4. And okay, your strength score goes down by 4.
Ouch.
And then on the other one, it's an 18, but half of that, so
Another
9 damage.
Another D4.
And then I need you to roll another d4,
Okay. Not...
and it goes down another 1.
Ouch.
And you know what happens if your strength goes down to 0?
Yep. My strength is half of what it was.
Cool. That's their turn. Torque.
So my HP is not updating.
I'm here. Sorry. That set was up.
You're good.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And I can't really see him, can I? From that direction?
You should be able to see this one.
All right.
Yeah, you can see that one. Well, up below Anthony.
I'll take a shot at the one below Anthony.
Okay. They're very easy to hit, so that just hits. And yeah, you hit that one, and like a shadowy mist, he fades away.
Right.
Also, Danny, check your messages.
You can't die now after you set us in here, motherfucker.
And I step back 5 feet just so I'm a little further away. And I end my turn.
Okay. And Dias. Wait a moment.
I literally warned you like 4 rounds ago your turn was coming up.
It's only been 3
I
rounds, so.
know that my turn was in the 4th round, though.
Just so you can see this. We need to get Anthony onto there.
I wish I could see. What was it? It was Control L.
Control L is what you see, which is essentially
Control L
what
is
I
where
see.
we're about to be.
Hell, we're about to be in. Styx is the last one left.
I still can't see.
It's the same for both of us. This is our vision. Accept it.
Can we see that though?
That is Naz.
That's Naz.
Yes.
You won't
Can't
be
see
able
them,
to.
no.
You won't be able to see.
It's directly north of me in an alcove. You won't be
Yeah,
able to see
it's
it.
in a. Yeah, it's in a little nook where the mirror is.
You can hold an action.
You can.
couldn't.
Or you can dash.
Don't get close for a friend.
Yeah, you are a spellcaster. So.
Stop running into things.
Yeah, I'm just telling you what you can do. I'm not telling you what you should do.
Well,
What spell I was. Yeah, I'll just 60 feet. Just check. Okay, so if there's a hostile enemy, I'll cast Acid Splash. Basically,
Oh.
anyone that's not our party, I will cast Acid Slash.
Okay.
okay. That's my action and my movement.
Sticks.
So, because Torque is a small creature, it does not count as difficult terrain, correct?
I thought he still counted as. No,
He's
still
not difficult.
I mean, correct doesn't correct me if I'm wrong. Before I fully go for it. So if he's not, I'll use 30 foot of movement to get here. And then I will dash 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 and get right next to Naz. And it is up to you if you want to count this on hit capability.
Well, you dashed, didn't you?
Yes, but that doesn't mean I can't hit them.
You used an action to dash. Dash.
Yes, that doesn't mean I can't hit them.
Well, what's your bonus action?
That's not the question.
Okay,
But,
Oh, you're talking about your next turn?
Can sticks hit through corners? Is what it is.
Yeah, can I hit them through a corner if I with the 10-foot reach? It is 10 foot. Or is it like half cover or something?
I'll make. Yeah, I was gonna say I'm gonna get that half cover
Okay.
because we are in a nook, and Antony's right there. So.
Okay. I hope you can hold out,
I'm good.
buddy. At least one round. That's my turn.
Like at this level, I
give me
do
1 second.
actually have decent survivability.
Yeah,
Close to
I know.
previous
I
levels.
just didn't. I was debating on action surging or not.
Good.
I didn't find it worth it. Sorry.
Antony.
Rapier. I'm going to hit this thing.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah. 20 will hit.
No sneak attack. It's just 6 piercing.
Okay. So 6 damage.
And then bonus action disengage, and I am going over here.
Okay.
Good luck.
Yeah, no, get behind me, please.
Naz. Wait, how's it back to? Okay. Yeah, Naz.
Alright, let's hope we can do this. I will be right here at 5. And we'll do the 2. Well, actually, I gotta apologize. Since I have the bullseye lantern, it would actually only be a 100 attack, right?
You're holding it, yeah.
Yeah. For
Okay.
future reference.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so close. Still good rolls though.
Very
Yeah, those will both hit.
I'm not sure. That one would be critical, I think.
It would
don't
just be
count
eight.
that.
It would be 8.
This is the first number. Yeah.
But yeah, that's enough to obliterate this guy.
Good shit.
we are going to stay in initiative.
If that's the case.
So we both turn around.
And it just immediately spotlights our behinds. Do those particular mirrors or any other mirrors look different? I know you mentioned like the torch being out, but is there any other difference about?
I
did have to run past
we're
every
not
single
staying.
one of them.
We're not staying in initiative.
Okay,
too slow.
Anthony, still with his rapier out, like goes down to a crouch. They got me pretty good.
I want to do Hands of Healing on Anthony. Not bad.
But no,
Better than nothing.
just sticks. Looking around at the mirrors, they all look like mirrors.
There's nothing different, like a torch above all of them, but the last two, or
No.
if I need to make a roll, I'll make a roll.
Everything looks pretty uniform coming down.
But to my knowledge, it was the last two mirrors that caused this.
If you saw it, all you saw,
bright light.
all you saw is that when Anthony walked past that last section, he was just attacked.
Yeah, and I don't think I would have seen the fact that it was mirrors or anything like that. I just know they came out of the direction. Okay.
I mean, and like I'll straight up tell you that the copies of me came out of the mirrors.
Oh, well then I'll break the mirrors.
No, careful.
Okay. Should I not?
I'm starting to think the handwriting back there was a lie.
We can always go a different direction.
And if they're magical, good luck breaking them. Maybe they do break easy, maybe they don't. Maybe they send out another 20 of those things.
So it's best if I don't try.
And if there's another way around, yeah.
Styx is gonna walk past the mirrors.
Okay.
To here. Right here.
And as soon as you walk past these mirrors, coming out from those mirrors
Okay.
is two duplicates of you. And we need to go back into
Reroll or same rolls?
it's gonna be new rolls. Okay, now
Someone had to test it, and if anyone's going to, might as well be Styx.
Wasn't gonna be me.
That was Styx, not Indias. Which fixed itself in the sheet.
Yeah, as long as you're clicked on the right token, that's all that matters.
Okay, cool.
I was supposed to, I didn't. They do get a surprise round because
my passive wisdom
but
is
this
16.
time I'm...
Oh no, since you are paying attention to them, so
I also passed it knowing this is a trap.
And last
quote,
round,
unquote.
my pass is pretty high, so unless they got better than that.
I need to get them initiative. Oh wow, they rolled
Thank
low.
God.
All right.
Little bitch.
Yeah,
Okay.
just Styx walks past, the mirrors activate, all you hear is, sorry.
Okay, first up is Nez.
Yoink.
Pew pew.
Don't let them touch you.
Ninja bullshit. Yeah, try not to let them touch you.
Attack the top one twice.
The problem with them hitting sticks is that they drain strength, and that's what you use to hit.
Okay.
Yeah, it's what I used to hit, but I also had the most to be drained.
Yeah, that's
So I might not be the best damager for it in the long run, but I'm the best tank for it.
both of those will hit.
14, nice.
Okay, minus 14.
You say don't let them touch you.
Yeah, pretty much.
Can I touch them?
As
Sure.
far as we know.
As in hitting them.
Yeah, as far as we know.
Yeah,
You just don't want to
let
get
them
hit
attack
by
you.
them.
Oh, wrong one, wrong one. There we go.
That will not hit.
Okay, and Yote.
I foresee a problem.
Mine? Mine's fine.
No.
Okay.
theirs.
And Dias.
13.
So what?
Their AC is we've hit at 13.
Well, their AC
and
is
the
12.
lowest roll is it's 12.
And Dias.
Oh.
She's working on it. I was just asking the question.
See
Lowest we've actually hit
from
was
the bed.
12.
They're just shadows.
They're just shadows.
Says the guy who's throwing stat draining creatures at us.
Welcome to Under Mountain.
I know. I'm fully aware. Why do you think I tried so hard for that armor?
Damn, these shadows have
But
hands.
in the end, it didn't even matter.
Shadows and
I
specters are
haven't
like
been
the
hit yet.
deadliest low-level creature because of the stat drain.
They're insane.
What's in Dice
I've
doing?
watched someone get one shot. There's no cover for you to worry about.
Are you sure?
You have Spell Sniper. Yes, I am sure.
Oh, that is true. For some reason, I only read the.
What are you doing?
Well, what are you doing? Don't go back and show me. I know it.
Yeah, let's just get through that. Which one are you attacking?
The top.
The top one.
Okay. Yeah, that one's enough to obliterate.
You rolled stupid good damage. One less than max.
Yeah. Alright. Anthony.
I'm gonna call it Sticks. Get back over here. And that shadow looks like it has half cover for me.
Yes, that would be half cover for you.
Okay. Well, light crossbow, steady aim. Ooh. So. 18.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that'll hit.
Oop. And does
9
get sneak
damage.
attack. No.
Does get sneak attack?
Yeah, because
I'm adjacent.
And also he's adjacent.
I thought, yeah. You
Uh,
got it from
yeah,
straight
that,
advantage.
shit, that alone is enough to obliterate that guy.
Based on command
Out
or
of
being
initiative.
told, I am going to leave the mirrors.
And then as you walk through,
God damn it. Here we go again. Just don't pass the mirrors anymore, motherfuckers.
Yeah,
Here we
if
go.
we- if-
Rolling this.
If we all
And
went
don't
by,
roll
there'd be
yet.
10 shadows. So.
I'm gonna make us reroll it every time.
Yeah. I rolled an 8 if you want to
You-
keep
Yeah,
can roll and
I'm
then change it.
gonna change it. Go ahead and just roll. That way you jump on the board, and then I'll change it. Okay, so yours is actually an 8.
I wanted you to move over here
Yes.
before you killed him, but
I didn't get the chance. Mine was the next round.
I know you could have moved before attacking.
I wanted to, but I didn't want the opportunity attacks.
You could have moved here and then
Alrighty.
hit it.
I never got to
Um,
attack it.
Okay, Naz.
After I summoned him, I never got a turn.
Top one.
That one will be in half cover.
It will hit them.
Yes, it will still hit them. So go ahead and roll damage. Yeah, it only adds a +2 to the AC.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was plus 5 for half cover this whole
three,
time.
That's 3/4.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So 11 damage. Very nice. I can type.
End my turn.
Alrighty. Dias.
Kaylin. It's your turn. Fireballs?
Fireball.
I was like, sis,
End
when
it.
did you get that? And I know your spells. Working on it. Bottom one.
Yeah. Fire. So 5 damage. Okay.
It would probably be 3/4 cover. No, it's spell sniper. Never mind.
Yeah, it didn't matter. So. Okay.
I just don't know if they can see this. Oh, they can.
Barely.
Yeah.
All right. now
Actually,
it's
3/4 of both.
now it's Shadow's turn. Boop.
Mace and shield out.
Well, you didn't announce that. Last time you had the
I had the glaive last combat, but he typically
to
adorns a
switch
shield and mace. Yeah, I know, but we did leave
to your
combat.
turn.
If you want me stuck at glaive, I'll get stuck at glaive.
Go
for it. I'm at glaive.
Okay. So yeah, strength drain. It would be a
Well,
a
does
10
it
and
hit?
a 10 and a 24. Was it the natural 20 actually?
24 hits.
Okay. You take 18 damage and roll a d4.
Stone's endurance.
Which says what?
I roll a d12 and subtract the damage that I roll from the 18.
Okay.
It's a d12.
Yeah. Okay. Roll that. So instead
12
of
damage.
18, yeah, you take 12, but still need you to roll a d4.
Yes.
Okay. Your strength score goes down by 2.
Not bad, but not great. Alright.
Could be worse.
All right. Torque.
Very much could be.
What?
Ooh.
12 health.
Minus does not equal the equal sign.
It is not.
No.
Crossbow shot into one that didn't die. It's already hit with the firebolt.
Okay.
Is that the?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the one at the bottom. Yeah. Yeah. That'll hit. 9 damage.
Shit, I'm hitting a lot of maxes with this thing.
Nice.
Keep it up, man.
They are not looking good. Hey, Anthony.
Are
Fuck them up.
how do each of them look?
They're bad.
Like equally
Are
bad?
They are like slumped over. And it's like
yes or
it's
no?
like it
But
they
which one
look
looks
bad.
worse?
The one the bottom.
Okay, well I'll shoot the one at the top. Steady aim, all that stuff.
Yeah.
17.
That'll hit.
Let's go.
Bang,
Yeah.
15 damage.
He disappears.
I forget how good steady aim is.
It's yeah. It lets me get sneak attack almost every round, even when I'm by
It's
myself.
only-
If you're like a rift walker, what? There's a ranger thing. Planeswalker. There's one that specifically focuses on like first round of combat. Yeah, slicing this motherfucker up.
Gloomstalker, Deepstalker, with the
Gloomstalker.
the Underdark one.
Yeah. That'll hit.
10 damage.
And yeah, that'll fuck him up.
Styx will immediately turn to the rest of the group and say, "Turn around." And we'll just start walking towards the group and like arms to the
Ushering.
side, ushering people away. Like, we're gone. We're not dealing with this anymore. Styx is done with it. If I crit, a smite was coming out. This is dumb.
Oh god, I'm about to smite.
Oh, I'm gonna smite.
Oh.
I swore if you told me everyone who left through every mirror turned into shades, I was gonna lose my shit.
I'm not gonna make this easy.
I didn't say you were.
and-
I've got a 21 AC.
So maybe the writing's telling the truth, maybe it's lying. I'm gonna go first. If something takes my strength, well, send flowers to someone, I guess.
You will make it, and I'll give you guidance. Dang it, you rolled first.
If you're into it, I'll save guidance for my investigation check. More important anyway.
Sure. I'm running shield and mace.
Um,
Being noted to everyone.
I am moving very slowly down this hallway.
I will.
Checking the tiles, making sure there's no traps because long hallways are suspicious.
I'll guidance those who I can.
Alrighty.
Oh, that's rough.
27 on my investigation.
There's one. Okay, yeah, you don't see anything. Give me 1 second.
13 on my stealth roll. And Dias is plus a D4. 21. Court can roll his with it.
I'd like to think that like you're like standing in the back, just like patting our shoulders as we walk by. Here you go.
It's like
here you go,
it's
here
like
you
a
go.
it's like a ticket examiner. Here you go. Good luck. Enjoy the show.
Right.
Have fun.
Good game.
Good game. he forgets what we're doing. Just good game. Better luck next time. We'll
Eventually,
get
there's
that
just gonna be
state
so many checks,
championship.
he's just gonna do Paticate on us.
Yeah, no, anytime possible I will. Patty cake all of us in the face.
All right, we good to go?
Promise, Daddy.
Good to go, Jordan?
Yep.
As Naz walks by, I'll say, I'm fairly loud. If you could protect the front better, at least in my stead.
Okay.
Not that you're doing a bad job. Oh, you fucking booked it. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I rolled a 27 on investigation. If there was a trap, Jordan would have told me.
Yeah, I know.
What?
I'm just... It's a long hallway. I'm creating a map. I got caught up.
It looks like it's a natural cave down here.
Yeah. In the middle of the floor over here, you do see a dead goblin.
Like here?
Yeah, like right before the head of the cave, like a dead goblin. It looks like his head's been like caved in.
From a
And
blunt weapon or...
that's good to find out.
Fair.
And at the kind of scattered around this tunnel area, you see pickaxes, shovels, rubble.
Does it seem like the cave's gonna be like a squeeze for us?
Yes, the
Us regular sized people.
It's gonna be, especially for a Dias, probably a little tight.
Fatties.
It's a 5 foot wide, 5 foot high tunnel.
Well,
Oh,
it's-
that's rough even for sticks.
It's
Yeah.
a very tight squeeze.
At least in the height department.
yeah, height wise.
Now's not the time
Well,
for
Torque, do you want to go first on
anyone
this
to
one,
talk
or keep going?
Oh, sure. Throw the short person in.
Just an offer. I'm gonna like nudge the goblin with like my boot. It doesn't like jump at me or anything, does it?
No.
I doubt this one has anything good on it, but it'd be worth checking.
To get in, you are gonna have to kind of like duck your head.
Oh yeah.
Because it's
Yeah,
you're
I'm
taller
going
than it
I'm
is,
going
so-
in like a crouch.
Yeah, and Dias is gonna have to somehow crawl in a way at like a
Just like on knees.
yeah
Horse
kind
knees.
of horse knees.
Horse knees.
Horse knee army crawl.
Bless you.
Fit that crawl space.
Well, you will and have to.
How big is your horse ass? Is it 5 foot wide?
It is
At
not.
least.
There's no way they are 5 foot wide.
I know.
Maybe 10 foot in length.
I guess
You can
overnight.
fit height wise. It just will not be. You'd have to like have your torso half like all the way leaned over almost.
Like a nice S bend.
Yeah, just turn yourself into an S trap. You know the illegal things in plumbing.
No, I'm talking about the cave. Shaped like an S.
Oh. Well,
Yeah.
six is in the back.
Ooh.
I'm having terrible time trying to rotate my
Right.
token.
Hold Alt. Jordan, let me know if you need me to stop at all.
Yeah, you can stop right there.
Okay.
Because right next to you is when you're exiting out, right here, um, is a statue. You have to kind of squeeze to get yourself through that spot, but
Yeah, sure.
or not, you can keep going through.
I'll get into the room and wait for
Um,
everyone.
Yeah, I'll go ahead. I'll just say what the statue is. It's a half. This statue is half buried in stone.
Fuck.
Like stone debris. Um, it is it's a headless stone statue of a nude woman.
While everyone's making their way over here, can I tell what the craftsmanship, like who is it, like Elven, Dwarvish? I'm more versed in Dwarven, but
Give me history.
your curiosity.
No idea.
I'm smitten.
It's nice.
I'm
It was the features of this nude woman is very
the curves.
eloquent.
Ah!
The curves, the hips, the thighs.
curves.
The voluptuous body.
Although it's half covered, it's half buried in debris. So
Yeah.
There's gonna be a snake that comes out of nowhere, and we're going to die here.
Okay, I'm just gonna put me and Dice in here.
Okay, that be and inside in here, there's just the door here and a double door here. But this area right here is where we're gonna end it.
Nice. Question to Jordan and Danny. It's more so to Jordan. Actually, no, I guess it's to Danny because Jordan already knows. Is what I remember. I'll just say green flame. Was that here or was that somewhere else?
Different floor.
Okay. Because
Did
I
someone
remembered.
say
Yeah.
like, it did?
Yeah.
Now we're dead.
But
you're talking about the flame skull.
Yeah.
No, that was a different floor. That'll be fun.
The worst part is I don't have a way to not get insert side character that we had. Yeah.
Could we? Like, I know there's a risk to taking a short rest, but should we do that before we come back, or?
Okay, we'll go ahead and do a short rest. You can.
If we're doing a short rest, I'm going to use my hands of healing on everybody. Because I only need to meditate for 30 minutes in order to get my key back.
Yeah.
Your short rest
whatever you
gets
wanna
your
give me.
key back.
I'm just gonna roll 5 and then we'll just decide there if that's alright with Jordan.
What do you want to do?
I don't need one, so just give mine.
Well,
to
they're
whomever
gonna roll
needs it.
5, and we can decide who.
Yeah.
Who what?
Is that alright, Jordan?
They're gonna
Well,
roll
hang
5
on.
hands of healing in the short rest time that we're gonna take.
Okay.
They regain ki in a short rest.
Yeah, I mean, if they want to do that beforehand and then take a short rest, then yeah.
That's insane fucking rolls. By the
That's
way.
not even my
And then-
that's not even my final form.
So
And
I
yeah,
know.
Just distribute them out.
I need like 12.
I took the
Give me
first
the 8
two.
and the 4. Well, if you give me the 8 and 4
Oh,
I'm max health, and
yeah.
then y'all have 24 or
Yeah, I'll take
18
I'll
to
take,
dispense.
I'll take 2 of the 6s. They'll be at 40.
And then Dias can take the last. Unless anyone else needs it, and Dias did take some damage.
And Dice gets a 6.
Just double checking before I... It's not my
You're good.
points to divvy out. So... Naz, it's
Also,
you.
with y'all's short rest, y'all's strength will come back. So
Hooray!
Awesome.
Yeah.
yeah, the
I
reduction
couldn't
lasts
remember
until
if-
the target finishes a short or long
Yeah,
rest.
I
so.
couldn't remember if it was long or short?
Yeah.
Another thing,
Either
Jordan,
one.
just so you know, just for RP's sake, this does require meditation.
Yeah.
Yeah, a short rest is like an hour long.
Next
Yeah.
time.
You've had me do wisdom saving throws because of meditation before.
Only in the you don't know why. There's I know. I know.
Reasons.
Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that.
Just being a
Hey,
friendly reminder.
Nothing happens this time.
hey, Jordan, when are we playing next?
Hey. What?
When are we playing next?
Okay.
Not
You're
next
38 of 43.
Monday. Let me look at the calendar.
So I will be gone the 18th through the 31st. I can
If you
probably
go-
play on the 19th. I just won't be at my house. I'll be at my parents' house.
I can play the 12th or the 19th. My birthday is the 17th, so that weekend I would like to
Hey.
keep it clear if possible, but I'm down for
If we
maybe.
want, we can play next Monday, but then after that, it won't be until January before we play again. Because
I'm-
of the holidays and that kind of stuff.
Yeah, a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah. So we'll
I mean,
play
I'm down
on the
for the
12th. Yeah, we'll play on the 12th. The next game will probably have to be. We can either decide on the 2nd or the 9th.
Yeah.
We're open on either. It's just until March. That's whenever things start getting March and April for us. That's when things start to.
Later, but I'd prefer the 2nd. I'm planning a trip on the
Okay.
2nd week.
So we will play on the 12th, and then we won't play again until the 2nd.
Cool.
Okay. So next Monday, and then we
then
get
a
like
month.
3 weeks.
Yep.